How's it going? Who's feeling like some bubble girls today, huh? Who's feeling like, let me switch the music back on. There we go. Just a little bit in the background. What's going on, friends? It is Bubble Girl Day, friends and foes and everybody in between. Welcome, and I wish you all a beautiful Wednesday. I can see it's an active chat, right? First of all, let me first say probably I'm gonna miss more messages today than I usually do because I can see the chat is going absolutely bonkers. So we have Lego Mass, we have Ryo Jetsu, we have Petra Sater, Adrenaline, your boy Reaper, ya boy Pengu, Julie, Leo Murasaki. What's gonna go on, man? I don't cheat. Leon, we have Mindcross, Corey, nice to see you. What's going on? Technik 7 Axis, Tony Spark, Kenzu, Chicken Teriyaki, good to see you again. Yo Veteran, good to see you. Ivan, Pocket Gamer, Nerdwork, Dark Raider, wow, Banana Man, Lego Master, we had Lego Master, 8 Bullet, Maka, Scoopity, Cosmic Crow. Oh boy. Y'all are going crazy. Y'all are going crazy. Welcome to everybody on YouTube as well as on not YouTube. We call it Twitch. I want to quickly check out the DE YouTube channel because I saw that they have a premiere set for right about now. I don't know if that's going to be the full YARELI Prime trailer or if it's going to be their, you know, their standard thing that they do when they stream like on the release day. What? Yo, Veteran. Yo, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the generous subscription. Good to have you in the crew. Enjoy the emotes and the loyalty badges and everything, man. Thank you. Let me very quickly take a look at the DE YouTube channel because it might be that they just dropped the YARELI Prime trailer. They did drop the YARELI Prime trailer, friends. Let's stop the music, friends. Before we read any further chat, we gonna watch the YARELI Prime trailer, shall we? We gonna watch that YARELI Prime trailer if you want it or not. So, let's go. Let's see if my watching YouTube scene is still working. Kinda seems like it is. Yeah, it's working. Perfect. It's working. I think my camera is in the wrong spot. Let me bring that thing back up again. Somewhere here, yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. Let's watch the premiere, friends. Oh, shit's so loud. So, we can advance it. Yeah, okay, chat. Let's check out what's going on. Check out what's going on. See the YARELI trailer. Oh no, they're putting graffiti on his sculpture.
Your vivacity most captivated me. I would have worn that face with joy.
Damn, that's cool.
But you concealed deep disrespect.
Okay, that's from the teaser, okay?
Shallow waters.
I dig the song, not gonna lie. Oh, she's so pretty. Yes! That's so cool. That's so cool with the vent kids. Yay! Get it on. Yeah, don't come with those tricks, man. That was a pain. Yeah, show those moves, girl. Man, they outdid themselves with that trailer. Yo, man. Chat, type 1 in chat if they outdid themselves with that trailer. Yo, that's so good. They was flexing hard. Yeah, I don't want to see a single 2 in that chat, man. That is great.
So others shall wear you now, fatuous nymph. Little ocean flower. Little YARELI.
Yo, wow, that's a hell of a Prime trailer, friends. Let's get back to the camera. Yeah, by the way, let's quickly do a little bit of the advertising right here, right? We get Daikyu Prime, we get Compressor Prime together with her. We have the Prime Ephemera. We got the Merlina Prime Domestic Drone in the pack, which looks kind of fun, not gonna lie. And the Cyandana. I think the drip is definitely real. I'm not sure if I want to buy the Prime accessories, though I kind of have a little bit of a different fashion plan, and we're going to take a look at that later. Let me quickly go back to the webcam footage and close that YouTube window. So, friends, what are we thinking about the trailer? Nothing can beat Gauss Leo. I mean, I gotta be real, right? The Gauss Grendel duo trailer was pretty dank, right? That was pretty, especially with the boop at the end. That was pretty darn good, man, not gonna lie. She's getting a rework. No, she's not getting a rework, but we're going to have a video out on YARELI Prime, probably later today after the stream, or maybe tomorrow, depending on how long it's going to take. But I think YARELI Prime is wholly underrated. I kind of underrated her as well. and we're gonna have to right some wrongs in that video. Not gonna lie. That's gonna be quite a thing. And by the way, I've seen a question earlier. Yes, the new Kalervo skin, the like really good Kalervo skin, that will also drop later today together with Yareli. Like those are gonna be the two ones that are gonna drop today. Let's grind relics. Hey, by the way, I should maybe let me quickly go back into the music here while we're chatting. Make it a bit louder. Yeah, kind of like that. While we're chatting, let me quickly... Did you like the trailer? Yeah, 100%, Nix, 100%. Never finish your questline, Cosmic Crow, so excited to get her Prime. I think you're not the only one, Crow. I think you're not the only one with that. I think a whole lot of people skipped the Wave Rider because they didn't feel like playing Tenno Hawks, and I can totally understand that. But let me give you a quick overview of what we're gonna do today in the stream. The plan for today is, once YARELI Prime drops, once the update goes live, I'm gonna buy the Prime access to instantly have Yareli and also support the game, but we will crack her relics together on stream. Reason why we'll buy her is that I can, go into the relic mission with you and level her up in the process to put some forma on it, building her. We're also going to do that today. And, we're going to crack the Yareli relics together. I have a whole lot of Steel Essence, whole lot of Syndicate standing prepared to crack those relic packs so we can instantly go in. For everybody who also saw my short yesterday and got some standing and some Steel Essence, feel free to use that as soon as the update goes live, so we all have the relics and can instantly go and crack them and hopefully get Yareli together. That's the plan. Are you able to make a self-sustainable Volt build, Lego Master? You mean that you can work with any weapon or by itself? I'm not sure if that's possible, because I think Volt needs weapons in higher levels, Lego Master, in order to deal enough damage. I think his 4 cannot do that, but other than that, yeah, definitely. Black, you've been struggling with a Thrall Pact build to do you have any suggestions, Gilded? Thrall Pact? I mean, the thing with Thrall Pact is the issue with it is that you just end up killing your own thralls all the time. I haven't found a solution for that just yet. Other than that, just, put Thrall Pact in and a lot of ability strength, a lot of extra damage. I think Thrall Pact is not necessarily the most interesting augment, to be honest. Beatless already farming 1.5k Void Traces. That is the spirit, Beastless. That is the spirit. Guys, how many Void Traces have you prepared for the Yareli relics? Let us know. Put it in the chat. How many Void Traces you got? Killed many Acolytes for the relics, Leo? Acolytes? Not sure. Any tips on how to make a Kuva Lich spawn the Heat Ephemera? Oh, I think that's RNG, right? I think which ephemera the Liches have is RNG. Is it right? Okay, we have Chick with 1850, Julie with 950, 1750. Yo, that looks pretty good. 1200, 20 just farm Mag Prep. Okay, Scoopy, that's fine. 15, Amphi 15. Amphi is just like, nah, I'm not going to refine relics. I'm just going to take the gold item and just be lucky. If you're lucky, you don't need Void Traces, right? But I'm seeing some healthy numbers right there. That's really good. That's really good. Emo Kid, Maka, yeah, I agree. When you're in the 4 digits with Void Traces is going to be good. 90k, not kidding, Gilded. Can you even hold 90k Void Traces? Burko, when can we get Relics and Prime access? I think they're going to release the update either in 20 minutes or in 50 minutes. I think it's either the next half-hour mark or the next hour mark, which is usually the time of day when they drop their updates. Once it happens, by the way, let's just get into the game, right? Let's quickly get into the game, because once we're in the game, we can actually see when the update goes live, because it's going to kick our ass out. And let's get rid of the music as well. Boom. 50 minutes. I'm not 100% sure. 50 minutes or 20. Let's see how it's going to go. As long as we're in the game, we're going to be able to instantly notice when the update is live. By the way, I already updated my login screen. It's black. Just one more second. Where we at? There we are. Already updated the login screen with some nice little bubble girl. Boom. Yo, Magnum Chong, how's it going?
Sleep? Yeah.
let us go. Yes, so that, my friends, is a Yareli right here. That's a normal Yareli. Did a little bit of a fashion on her. It's not that amazing yet. I'm kind of not sure if I want to stay with the deluxe skin right here and just put the prime head on her, or if I just go with the prime skin completely. Not 100% sure, but I think the deluxe skin is it has features for sure. So I kind of sort of torn to, I kind of don't want to unequip it. You know what I mean? Thick, yeah, that's exactly, Sonny. That's exactly what yeah. The deluxe skin definitely is made to make money. There is cake here. Yeah, somebody's birthday, because I see a lot of cake. Water's good. How's it going? Good to see you. We're gonna do the Archon hunt for this week. Yeah, maybe we can do the Archon hunt actually. Maybe we can do the Archon hunt together right now, while we're waiting till the Yareli Prime release. Wisp exists, Lego Master. It's true. Wisp exists. But I'm kind of unsure, honestly. Kind of unsure. Let's see. I think they pretty evenly matched. Kind of looks like a copy paste, not gonna lie. Like the model. How big are these features? Yes. The answer for that question is yes. By the way, before we do anything, let me quickly show you a little something that I've been working on with normal Wisp. Wisp is 8 out of 10, Yareli 9 out of 10. I can agree on that. Not necessarily because of her body model, but just because she's so fucking cute with her animation set and her ooh-woo nature and everything, you know what I mean? That's just like, she's just really wholesome. She's just a really cute, funky little girl. That's also why she won the cosplay contest last year. Oh, no, I want to make them Steel Path. Let me quickly show you something. These are Steel Path Heavy Gunners. And to everybody saying that Yareli is not strong, Yareli can actually be Zephyr, right? Yareli can be Zephyr, just pulling the enemies. Oh, that's the wrong build. Shit. Sorry, forget what you saw. That was the wrong build. Give me a second. That was the wrong build. Let's do that again. In Carnon mode, okay. Yareli can cosplay as Zephyr. You think Zephyr kills everything in her tornadoes? Yareli can do that too. So I'm struggling to say that Yareli is not good. You know what I mean? I think she's a very, very good weapons platform. If you want to, you can also like skate around and stuff, but it's not necessary. Just pull enemies in and then boom, and they're all dead. It's easy. It's Yareli. The skin Riz. Welcome, Riz. The skin is very distracting. That's the point of that skin, man. Augment Loyal Marina. Yeah, Peppy. Loyal Marina is definitely a viable augment. I think a lot of players actually use that. Yareli is the sister of Hydra, so please don't bully her, otherwise Hydra Prime might down. Oh, okay. I'm not planning on dissing her, man. Don't worry. Also, Hydroid, don't worry. You don't need to come over, right? It's all good around here. Your sister being in good company. Yo. Apartment Red, you're gonna farm it when you come home from work? That's cool, man. That's very cool. I hope you have enough standing to get the relic packs and everything. As distracting as Nesha's skin, I'm not 100% sure, Leo. Whatever you're into, man. Whatever you're into. Do your MR test. Tick. Read the FAQ under the stream. Sophie, yo, welcome to the stream. You bully Hydroid so he comes over. So you're in a tentacles. That's what it is. I see. So I wouldn't have thought that about you, Sophie. I wouldn't have thought that. But you know what? To each their own. So, friends, while we're waiting for freaking Yareli Prime, how about we actually get some non-red Archon shards from the Archon hunt, which will be right here. Oh, it's gonna be a yellow one, and then Extermination Survival Showdown. That's pretty neat. Let's do that. I'm gonna quickly close all the chat windows And then everybody who wants to join for the Archon Hunt, message me, first come, first serve. And we're going to go get, you know, a yellow shard. Not that I need it, but I think it's a good thing to do while waiting for Bubble Girl Prime. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Thanks, Sophie. Thanks for mentioning it. Had to put the cape down from the Tenocon. Wisp, yo, you know what's, you know, on Wisp and Yarely, Lego Master, you kind of sort of don't want to have too much of a long Sayandana. That's true. That's true. You kind of want to keep it a bit shorter, if you know what I'm saying. Name your guys' most hilarious. Oh, Gil, that's a good question. I've never really paid too much attention to Lich names, to be honest. I just, you know what I mean? They didn't last all too long. Which color shard, Scoopy? Which color shard does Yarely usually want? I would say on Yarely, you want to go for 2 yellows for casting speed. And the rest is pretty much up to you. Most likely red for more ability strength or duration. You could also go for orange. That gives more crit chance to secondary weapons, since Yarely is kind of like a secondary platform. And yeah, or you could go for blue ones for more maximum energy, so you don't have to go and play flow. But I think she has so much base energy that flow is kind of sort of the better way to go here, right? Why is it saying Yarely? I could also say Yareli or Yareli. That would be something. Let's go. Let's do some extermination. It's Corpus, right? Oh, never mind. I have Blast. It's fine. It's all good. It's just a, you know, it's just Steel Path. It's not Archimedia. If you have some time after the Archon Hunt, before the release of Yarely Prime, we can also take a look at viewer builds, sure. Just gonna say that once she's out, we're probably gonna dedicate the rest of the stream to cracking relics and farming and building and doing all that good stuff. So today we're probably gonna have a little bit of a less time for looking at builds, because you know it's special Yarely Day. Other than that, though, we're of course gonna be looking at looking at builds again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Friday. Water, you want to bubble? You want to have bubble go? We all want to. We 100% all want to. Welcome to the stream.
Impressive generosity, Tenno.
Striv47 gifted a sub. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for your generosity. We don't have a mouse right now.
Mouse unlocked.
Now we have a mouse again. Thank you for the gift sub. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Enjoy the gift sub. Enjoy the emotes. And
Keyboard
yeah,
locked.
Big respect. Well, we're now playing turret section. Yukaima, Yareli Prime. No, this is normal Yareli. This is still normal one with the deluxe skin. Prime is not released just yet. Beware of nullifiers, Gilded. Yeah, sure. That's for sure. Xmas26 subscribe to the channel. Hype train started. Here we go,
Keyboard
brother.
unlocked.
Here we go, brother. Hey, Xmas, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Much fun with the emotes. Also to you, welcome to the stream. Wish you a beautiful Wednesday and a lot of good drops with the Yareli Prime. Balloons Tower Defense. Balloons Tower Defense. That was a goated game, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Loyal Marilina on Yareli Prime. I kind of feel like I want to go with Loyal Marilina in the augment, man. Opus, you finally made it to the stream. Well, then welcome. By the way, welcome to everybody. In case I am missing some comments today, stream is probably going to be very hyped today because, you know, it's Yareli Prime Day. And your boy Pengu has gifted a sub. Well, thank you to you as well, Pengu. Ooh. Thank you, Pengu. Impressive generosity, Pengu. Really appreciate it.
Locked.
Thanks, Corvex. Don't fall down. Oh, man.
Keyboard unlocked.
Are we still having stuff locked? Is the mouse still locked, or can we use the mouse? How strong are the wolf and the owl archons about to fight
Mouse
them?
Unlocked.
Banana Man. Banana Man, I think all the archons are kind of the same strength. Like, of course, if they hit you, they're going to dish out some damage, but usually they're not too big of a problem. As long as you have enough, you know, damage output to take them out, you don't really need to worry about their offensive power. Wait, we're still missing some enemies? Oh no, don't tell me we're missing enemies. Oh no. Did the spawns bug again? Oh god. Why do your mouse and keyboard keep blocking, Faith? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think people were just like really stingy on the channel points. Just really wanted to save that shit up. Oh, I see a nullifier. Oh, I don't see a nullifier.
Keyboard locked.
Found out the other day, anyone played Ninja Gaiden, Titanfall could speedrun parkour in Warframe quickly. Probably Gilded. I never played Ninja Gaiden, but I have played, I have at least seen a peak parkour gameplay in Titanfall, and I think I really need to play Titanfall because I think it's really, really good. Master
Keyboard
nope,
unlocked.
they did not rework Yareli, but I think, as we're also going to see later in the stream, once we build her and everything, I think that she doesn't need a rework necessarily. I think she's in a pretty healthy spot. Kill everything with a pulse. Yo, Patrosator became a member of the channel. Tenno Umbra. Yo, man, Patrosator. Thank you so much. Thanks for the generosity. Welcome as a channel member on YouTube. Big Yarely heart goes out to you, man. Unfortunately, as I said, YouTube alerts still not implemented, so we're not going to have like a big flashy thing on screen, but you still have my full gratitude, and as an Umbra member, your name is going to be on the list in the videos. That's going to be cool, man. I really appreciate it. Yo Veteran coming in with the 50 bits. Thank you, Yo Veteran. Really appreciate it, man. Pure Loco, is Wisp gonna get vaulted? I don't know. Chat, which frame's gonna get vaulted today? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to the rotation and everything.
Welcome, Tenno.
Yo, Strive47, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Hype Train leveled up to 2. Okay, friends, you know what I mean? You know what that means? You know what happens when the Hype Train comes? You know what happens when the bling happens? You know what I mean? We gotta put the bling on. It's like that. We're gonna put the Canada necklace over. We're gonna put the glasses on. You know what I'm saying? We gotta represent. Gotta represent Team Bling. Gotta represent Team Yarely. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Saisomi, is there a way to grind reputation, or is it just daily amount possible? Saisomi, you can grind technically more Syndicate reputation than your daily cap if you have universal medallions. The reputation that you get from, from cashing in universal medallions, that is, that can go beyond your daily cap. But usually people don't have universal medallions, so for most people, I would say it's the daily cap.
Keyboard
unfortunately.
locked.
Ah no, oh no. Good that laser ray is just from Corvex.
Mouse locked.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay, friends. I'm not going to play the game. It's okay. People really want to see Bubble Girl be dead, right?
Keyboard unlocked. MLG commentator starting now.
Right here, my friends, we see Yarely, who just right at the last moment gets out of the AoE of the grenade, but now she needs to run because there are enemies in the corridor, jumps onto Marilena and dishes the damage back out. That is exactly what we want to see from Bubble Girl right here, but will she be able to survive for a whole 10 minutes on this mission or not? Stay tuned to find out. Right here, we have the enemy team camping in this room, but Yarely comes in with a quick maneuver right around the corner, and she takes them out, no problem. Alan, have you seen that? Now, in my entire career as an esports commentator, I have never witnessed anything like that. Look at her speed, the pure speed and the tankiness. She takes out the enemies, and also that room is clear. I think we will witness a very, very nice performance from Yarely Prime when she comes out. Whew. Exactly, O Veteran, isn't it? Like the deluxe skin for Yarely. I think from the Prime, I'm only going to use the helmet. Not gonna lie. I think for Yarely Prime, I'm only going to use the helmet. Don't really feel the body all that much. Not because the Prime body is bad, but because the normal body seems to have her birthday because she has a lot of cake. That's what I'm saying. When does the update drop, Jared? I'm not exactly sure. Either in a couple of minutes or in half an hour. I think If it drops, that's why we're also already in the game. If it drops, we're going to get the notification in game, so we all know right away when we need to update. You're more than welcome, though, to get some snacks and drinks popping and stay around with us, enjoy the time until the release, and then, you know, jump in, crack some relics, get Bubble Girl. That's what we're going to do today. Cake indeed, yo, but isn't it like that? Isn't it like that? It's not like, you know, some frozen cake from the supermarket. That's like some prime bakery stuff. YARELI Prime in 34 minutes, Alex. Oh, they did confirm it? They did confirm at 5 Central European? Interesting. That's cool. Like 34 minutes, that's nothing. We can get over that. So you can all go to the toilet, do a little pee-pee box break and everything before she drops. Probably I'm going to do that myself too. Trailer drop, bro. Yes, Alex, we've actually watched the trailer. We started the stream today just by watching the trailer. We first watched the teaser and then we checked out the trailer right away, and I think they really outdone themselves with this. 2 p.m. ET, I think not, because 2 p.m. ET is over for since 27 minutes. I think they're going to make it... oh, you mean 2 p.m.? No, I think they're going to make it 11 a.m. ET. 11 a.m. Because if they make it 2 p.m., usually I think they when they release something, they try to make it in the a.m. So that they have a little bit more time to fix potential issues. So they're rather early than late. But hey, my guess is as good as yours. I don't have any insider information. Does any of the frame reworks come with YARELI? Nope. Nope. The only thing with YARELI is the Kalervo skin. Other than that, we're not going to get any reworks with this update. That's going to come in the June update. That's where we're going to have like the augments and everything. And that's going to be quite a big one, I think. Exactly, Riz. That comes in the June update. Still midnight for you, Lego Master. Oh god, you're still awake? Wait, Lego Master, are you still or are you already awake? That's the important question here. The only thing coming is the Arsenal. Oh, the Arsenal QL is coming today, Riz. Thanks for letting us know. I forgot that. I think the Arsenal quality of life is actually pretty good. Like, I'm gonna be real. I can't remember how often I was searching for a pistol or something, and I literally had to type in pistol or secondary in the search bar because I wanted to filter by weapon type and I couldn't. So I think that's a big W. I'm actually surprised that it took him 12 years to implement that in the game, right? Usually, like, every game, no matter how basic it is, has like Arsenal tabs where you can sort by weapon types. So good that better late than never. Good that they finally did it. What will be part of the Arsenal QL, Chicken Teriyaki? Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, the Arsenal QL will mean that now you can filter weapons and warframes by category. Like, you will have like tabs in the Arsenal where you can sort by primary, secondary, melee weapon, where you can sort by support, offensive warframe, all that stuff, to get a little bit more order into that. So that's pretty good. And there was also something else, but I forgot. All in all, minor changes, nothing that's going to disturb anyone, but I think good for people who like a bit more of a sorted UI. I hope he takes a look at the Valkyrie rework. Around 6,000 comments, revert to our fourth skill bee. Oh man, Coconut. Yeah, like the whole Valkyrie rework, I think that really stirred the pot. I personally got to be real, I don't care all too much because Valkyrie has never been one of my mains, but I can totally see that for those people who mained Valkyrie because of her invulnerability, this is a slap in the face, and we will see what happens. We'll see how she's going to turn out once she is reworked. I'm definitely going to make an updated guide on her once the rework is out, but yeah, sure, a lot of opinions there, and let's hope they make the best out of her for the sake of everybody. What time will YARELI be available? We don't know exactly. We assume in around about half an hour. At least I assume that. I shouldn't say we. I should say I assume that. We'll just add the fourth, add numbers to the fourth. Riz might be. Like, I personally think...
Mouse locked.
I've said it 1,000 times. I personally think if they were to make her 4, give an additional layer of damage reduction rather than more armor, I think that would go a long way in making Valkyrie completely viable for every content except level cap. And I think that will be fine. The only irony is that they want to make Valkyrie super armor tanky, and in the
Mouse
process,
unlocked.
in the process, they're going to make her less tanky than most other frames who are not supposed to be the tanky frame. That's my only
Keyboard
sort of issue with
unlocked.
that. It's 100% confirmed by the trailer, 11 a.m. Oh, that means that's cool. That's cool. That means half an hour, friends. Just half an hour, and then Bubble Girl will come home. Are we hyped? Are we hyped, friends? She does not need more damage. Yeah, that's for sure, Coconut. She does not need more damage. I find it good, though, that they gave her melee stance multipliers, because, let's be real, the old melee stance for Valkyrie's Claws was completely ass. Like, the only viable thing you could do was spin to win, and that was bad. I kind of like that you can now actually do normal combos with it. I think that's a good part. But from the damage output, yeah, sure, she didn't need that. She already had all the damage in the world that she needed. I did your start with the standing and relic packs. That's cool, Alex. That's very cool. I'm happy that you saw the shorts. By the way, I feel kind of bad for not having tried YouTube shorts earlier. I feel like that people are just eating those things up. Like, things are going crazy. I really am positively surprised by that. So, friends, by the way, who of you will buy the Prime Access, and who is rather gonna farm the relics? Type 1 if you really want to buy the YARELI Prime Access, and type 2 if you want to farm her or do anything else. Just curious, right? Not trying to like sell it or advertise it. I don't have stakes in the company. I have no reason to advertise her, but I would just be curious. 30 minutes exactly, Xenon. What's Page Crusader? What's 3? Okay, a lot of you farming it. Okay. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. It's pretty easy to farm her. You know, Prime relics, especially when you pre-farm her. Prime access prices is criminal. I kind of get it. I feel it's a bit fairer after they decided to add platinum into that, but beforehand it was crazy. If I had a recent 75% platinum boost or anything, I would have probably just, you know, bought it from another player. But I'm kind of running a little bit low on platinum, so I'm probably just going to go with the Prime Access. Yo, Veterinary Flipper on the market, that's cool. That's, yeah, if for everybody who wants to make some good old platinum on the market, farm the absolute living crap out of her relics now, so you can sell her parts day one. If you sell YARELI Prime
Warframe
parts...
ASMR starting now.
So yeah, I see. As I was saying, if you want to make a whole lot of platinum, then you should go and farm.
MLG commentator starting now.
I can't do it both at the same time.
So yeah, if you want to make a whole lot of platinum, you can just farm YARELI relics today, and then sell them all on the market day one, and farm her for yourself a few days later, because you're gonna make so much platinum selling all the YARELI Prime stuff day one. It's gonna be a really bubbly experience. Yes.
All right. You know what? We now came full circle. We now came full circle with giving investment advice with ASMR combined. I'm gonna do the MLG. I'm gonna do the MLG in a second. The final evolution is 2,000% more damage. Exactly. It's multiplicative damage, by the way. It's not base damage. That's what makes it so good. Is it okay if I do the MLG in the next mission? Because this mission is about to end. We'll not forget it. We're going to do the MLG in the Archon Hunt itself. Go to the ASMR. I'm happy you like it. Oh, man. What? Chicken Teriyaki is down. We need to rush to his aid. Chicken Teriyaki, the goat, he saved our ass in the Archimedia. We gotta save his ass if Marilena allows for it, which kind of, sort of, I feel like I'm not gonna make it in time. Chicken Teriyaki, we're coming. No, Chicken Teriyaki. What is going on with Marilena? Holy shit. I am sorry, Chicken Teriyaki. I am sorry I failed you. I could not save your life. let's get some shinies here. Let's make it out of here. Salute for Chicken Teriyaki, sacrificing himself for the mission. Energy ran out. Honestly, if Marilena hadn't been buggy there, I think I kind of would have made it. Differential Devastator, you have come. Welcome, Differential. How's it going? How has everybody's first part of the week been? So yeah, let's go into the Archon Hunt itself so I can do my MLG. I have not forgotten that. We're going to do the MLG commentator that has been redeemed very soon. I don't know whether to go Loyal Marilena or Marilena Guardian, Riz. I think it depends on which tileset you're playing in. If you play like Grenier Galleon or some other shit that is really tight, it's really ass to run on Marilena, so you would probably want to go with Loyal Marilena. But if you go open world, like bounties or anything, yo, of course, go with Marilena Guardian. Yeah, I think it was Marilena Guardian, right? Like the one where you get fire rate and everything when you ride on Marilena. I think that's pretty good for open world stuff. Exactly. Update will come around in 23 minutes to be precise. 23 minutes to be precise. I actually think that the Snake Archon is the most annoying one to fight because, you know, she goes like invisible and shit. Not difficult, just takes more time. Burst Incarna and Torrid Incarna and Femor are goated. Absolutely gilded. Absolutely 100%. Yo, why is my movement so off today? Bro, that's cringe AF. No, I want to save it. 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 Nobody saw anything. That was all intentional. That was perfect grade A movement here. Probably I should have stacked up my Incarna mode first. Go. Stack up in... Who is dealing so much damage here? Holy cow. I really like Furious Incarna, friends. No, why do they have to throw grenades every time that I get the keyboard lock? Dang, and my weapon doesn't have range. That's a lot of damage, exactly. Guy, you can finally afford the primary
keyboard unlocked.
The primary arcane adapter. That's cool. What should you add? I would go like, you know, your main primary weapon that you currently have. I would put the arcane adapter on that. You know, a good weapon, maybe an Incarnon, maybe, you know, whatever floats your boat, right? Abi, is Yareli plus Occucore good?
Unlocked.
I think it's really good. I think it's really good because Occucore is very deadly, and Yareli will go and buff that up even faster. I personally prefer Furious Incarnon though. I think Furious Incarnon is a bit better on her than Occucore, but Occucore is definitely all the way up there. I have no idea where to go. Oh, what arcane? Okay, I mean it depends on the weapon. Which weapon did you put the arcane adapter on? Try speaking in the Russian accent. Differential devastator. I think I'm no good with that. I think I just got stereotypical bad guy from movie and bad guy from video game accent. I don't think this is actually authentical. But to be honest, even if I were to speak with German accent, it would kind of sound like the medic in TF2 because I gotten so used to trying to not sound stereotypically German that I kind of sort of can just do a super over-the-top fake German accent at this point. Exactly. Hey, if I read the word differential, like where the fuck do I need to go? Stupid map markers all over the place again. Once I read differential, I just have to think of university, and I'm like scarred for life from that. So, yeah. Wait for me! Wait for me! Where's that snake? Oh, she got her goons. No problem. We can do the bubbly, which doesn't work because they're apparently immune to that. Okay, never mind. Let's deal some damage. Let's get some of the Furious Incarnon mode in. Come on. Yeah, probably blast damage was not the best idea for her. Probably blast damage was not the best idea for her. Come on, die already. Yeah, down you go. It's like that differential, yes. The map marker is something that I would be really happy if that would just be more consistent. So let's get out of here. Let's see, maybe we get a Tau Forged. Maybe we get lucky. As long as it's yellow, there is a chance we get Tau Forged. With red, it's not going to happen. But with yellow, it might be. Jay, you're skipping school for YARELI Prime? Really? That's not a smart decision, man. But I hope that you're going to get some good loot nonetheless. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. It's a normal yellow one. It's fine. It's alright. It's alright. As it were, I unfortunately do not have a Tsar build. Peak last comment, what? Ligmarlar, good to see you. No Tau for chicken. Yeah, unfortunately, no Tau for chicken. You should have known better, right? If you want to get some good Archon shards, you don't run missions with me, chicken. Don't blame me for it, but at least we got 12,000 Kuva. That's pretty good. I like Kuva. Thanks for the run, everybody. Was really nice. Wish I would have been able to save you, chicken, but one day I'm going to be able to pay you back, I swear. I'm the one dealing the whole lot of damage. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that it's probably not going to be my little Furious. I should add a German. Riz, that's a good idea. I should add a German accent redeem, and then I would be like, "Hello, everybody. It is time to play some of the Warframe." Yeah, that would be cool. That would be pretty nice. It's all my fault, chicken teriyaki. Exactly. You're almost sounding like Reddit now. By the way, we have done the Archon hunt now. We have like 15 more minutes on the clock. Let's take a look at some builds, shall we? Let's take a look at some builds. Let's close all the tabs. If you want me to take a look at your builds, message me now. We're going to do a quick 15 minutes build review session. And then we're going to go in with all the YARELI goodness. We're going to review builds like this. Yo, Shaku, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Already hyped for YARELI Prime, Shaku? Exactly, Dark Rider. 15 more minutes, and then we are there. What does the Drifter or Operator choice change in the new War Banana, man? Nothing. Nothing. It's just a visual thing. Even after the quest, you can decide whether you want to be Operator or Drifter. You can switch back and forth as you please. It doesn't do anything. Shaku, yes, you're hyped. That's good, Shaku. That's very good. So let's take a look at Nataruk from Kala, the guy from the guy called. You need to one day tell me the story behind that name. So what do we have here? Skipped a few. What? Jay, what? You skipped a funeral for YARELI Prime? Not gonna lie, man. It's probably gonna be more fun to play YARELI Prime. Funerals are never good. So yeah. Try to not think about it too much. Just hang out with us. Have a good time. Greetings from Portugal, David. Greetings back. Hope you have some sunny weather there. But yeah, let's take a look at the Nataruk here. Primary Crux is interesting to have more status chance. Because do you want to armor strip with this one? I kind of feel like that I like the fact that you have a Bane mod here, definitely. I kind of feel, though, that for the Nataruk, you don't really want to go Corrosive necessarily, but rather want to go Viral Slash. And if you want to go Viral Slash, Primary Crux might be a decent idea, but I would probably go for more base damage instead. Overall, though, I think Vile Acceleration is perfectly fine. Yeah, my personal preference would be Viral Slash with Elementalist mod and Bane. But, you know, you do you. If you like Corrosive, I think that's a jolly good build. It's specific for Grenier. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, sure, you wouldn't go Corrosive against non-Grenier. Drifter, yeah, Fred, I agree. Drifter feels more lore accurate. That's true. I also like Drifter because Drifter can have a beard. An Operator can't, obviously. Zeloshi, what's going on? We gonna get Bubble Girl. That's true. Skipped my life for the YARELI Prime. Can't say it. Yo, we skipping a whole lot of things today, don't we? Lavo is Prime. Okay. What was the question here? What was the question? Is there anything you need to change? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. How you doing today, Metal Twig? I'm doing perfectly okay. How about you?
How about you, my friend? Hype for YARELI Prime? So what do we have for Lavos? We do not have a helmet ability, right? That's fine. I personally think... I mean, Triple Umbrella is very nice for sure. Triple Umbrella is very nice. It's going to be very tanky. Adaptation, sure. Archon Continuity makes sense. Overextended, Valence Formation. I think there's nothing wrong with this build. I think this is fine. If you play him as a melee frame, I would probably not go for Arcane Fury though. I would go for Arcane Strike, which gives you 60% more attack speed, because I think you're going to get more out of it if you outsource the attack speed from the melee to the Warframe rather than the base damage. That would be really the only thought that I have here. Arcane Grace is fine, but you could, of course, also put the healing onto the melee with Life Strike, or what's it called? That thing that gives a heal for every element that you put on the enemy, and then open up the arcane slot for something else. But this is just, it's not that the other option is better, it's just some more options here. But yeah, I like it. Healing Return, thank you, Gray. Thank you, Grayscale. Yeah, Healing Return. Yeah, Faith Huff, exactly. Healing Return, that was what I meant. That is exactly what I meant. Also, Drifter does a yap mid-game, Scoopity. Honestly, one of the only reasons why I usually go into the back rooms as my main hub and not the Orbiter is because Ordis is yapping like crazy all the time. Trying to build Bone Widow right now, Gilded Revenant. 3 build expert. I'm not the build expert, my man. I'm not the build expert, but I can show you the build for my Bone Widow. I don't even have Void Rick, to be honest. I just have Bone Widow. I don't even have her. I don't even have him. Here's my build for Bone Widow. Not going to say that it's the best build out there. I don't even know what I put onto her. But if you just dump everything you have, it's going to be fine. I actually think that Bone Widow is pretty good, especially, with the survivability. Mestruck, what's going on? Will Divata Prime ever be redeemable? What is Divata Prime? Which weapon is that? Pods Blitzkrieger, greetings back to Austria. Good to see you. Malik, no, YARELI Prime is not out yet. 10 more minutes, then the update is probably going to drop in around about, 10 minutes, exactly. So let's take a look at Volt Prime here. Do I have a Sun and Moon build Minecraft? Unfortunately not. It's a very cool weapon, but I kind of sort of never ended up playing it, so I didn't look all too deep into it. Yo, Black Bold Rack Obama. Okay, I got it now. Bold Rack Obama. Thank you so much for the sub. Much fun with, the loyalty badges, the emotes, the everything. Really appreciate your kindness. Thank you so much. Titania sword. Is there like a... Doesn't the Titania come with a Prime sword once you get the Titania Prime? I'm a little bit puzzled right now. Divata Primes come with Titania Primary sword. Yeah, I kind of was thinking the same, right? You get the Prime sword once you get Titania Prime. Femboy Prime, hi. Well, we're just talking about primes, and then I see the name pop up in the chat. Femboy Prime. That's good timing. And Demon Emperor, good to see you. Necromech modding is kind of lame, to be honest. Yeah, that's true, right? There are not that many Necromech mods. You just dump everything you have, and then it's going to be good. Yeah, so that's kind of it. But let's take a look at Volt here. Apparently, this is a melee build. Arcane Strike, we just talked about it.
Impressive generosity.
What? Even more generosity. Jeth Phantom, thank you so much for... Yo, what? Jeth Phantom, thanks for the subscription. Fanboy Prime gifted a sub. Thank you, Fanboy Prime, for the gift sub. That is so nice from both of you. Really, here, YARELI Heart, appreciate it. Salute, bro fist, everything.
Hope we're all going to have a good Wednesday stream together. Check out YARELI Prime. And now let me finally talk about the Volve build here, right? We have a whole lot of duration and strength. I think that's the way to go here, right? You could go range with the fourth, but I don't think the fourth is all too great, right? Especially without the augment. Warcry in the first is interesting. Especially like if you go for a melee focused build, I would actually like Warcry is fine, but I would put it in the fourth because you can. Demon Emperor gifted a sub to Icy Man. Demon Emperor, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Always good to see, you know, some good old channel veterans returning or still being there, man. Really appreciate your support. Not just for the gift sub, but also like, you know, for the channel membership and all your continuous support for years already, Demon Emperor. Really means a lot, man. Thank you. So yeah, as I was saying, Warcry probably over his 4 would be my recommendation because you can use the augment for the first to put electricity damage onto your melee, which means you would have free melee influence for everything. And I think that's actually the way to go. I think that is nicer than having the 4 because they're not even using the capacitance augment that would give your shields. So that would be sort of my feedback on that. New relics. News say that another relics will drop once the update goes live in 8 minutes. Beforehand, you should not buy any relic packs. Wait for the update to go live and then buy the relic packs. Otherwise, you're just, you know, throwing it overboard. Technique, that's what you also thought with the shock augment. Yeah, specifically for melee, I think the shock augment from Volt is absolutely goated because that means you have one more mod slot on the weapon and can use melee influence at the same time. Sagius, hello, I'm new to the game and due to miscommunication with the support team, my account is now deleted. Do you think they will recover it if I reach out to them? You know, trying doesn't cost you anything. It's unfortunate to hear, man. Yeah, I would just reach out to them, explain the situation. If they, you know, reinstate your account, good. If not, then you're at the same point that you're on now, so nothing to lose, really. Yo, Dazai, what's going on? Chat, by the way, chat is going absolutely topsy-turvy, to put it in the words of, what was her name? Lil Duck. If I miss some messages, I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just chat is going really, really, really quick. Delta Ninja, what's going on? Gamer, are you gamering? I'm going to be gamering very soon. Don't worry. And Gage7000, welcome to you too. What for Talaris, Black, you crazy goat. Hey, buddy, man, thank you so much for the compliment. Welcome to the stream. And Dilly the best. Hi, everybody. You tried the Korra cat nuke, and it's pretty fun. I think Korra is actually very, very nice. Nami Solo. I think Nami Solo is absolutely fucking underrated, especially the Incarnon version. I'm pretty sure you're going to use the Incarnon version on this one, right? Howdy Squeak, howdy Pepilio, howdy RV Horizon. Please peep last comment, Ligma Lord. Can you repost that, Ligma Lord? Because I already don't see it on the chat anymore. Chat has already been progressing so far. So yeah, Nami Solo is a great weapon because the substation in our sector blew up yesterday, so we are on the generator. What? League, my lord, what? You're watching stream and probably farming YARELI on emergency energy generator energy? That's crazy, man. I hope nobody got hurt in that explosion. And I hope that you're going to have some stable energy again very soon. Sorry to hear that, man. But props to your dedication that you still come to the stream even though you're on emergency energy supply. Holy shit. Yutaru, big love to you back. Let's for 1 second talk about the Nami Solo. Nami Solo has, I think in the Incarnon mode, you can get to, what was it, 90 or 100% follow through? It's really crazy for clearing groups. So that's why I think Nami Solo is a great weapon. Melee influence, of course. And here we got the pop-up, friends. 5 more minutes till Bubble Girl Prime goes live. So it is 5 in the afternoon for me after all. What do we have on the Riven? Toxin crit damage, heavy attack efficiency, and slash. Wow. I mean, negative slash, but wait, negative slash is kind of ass, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate because most of your damage is slash, so you're losing out on a ton of damage. And I need to close the window because apparently all the police in the entire city have decided to come around the block. So, yeah, I think the negative slash kind of hurts, not gonna lie. But what does over 100% heavy attack efficiency make? Does that mean that if you do a heavy attack, you're actually gaining combo? Does that mean that? Never tried that. But yeah, like for a heavy attack build, that's definitely very nice. It's just unfortunate that you're losing out on so much damage. I would probably maybe think about putting some more Kuva into that Riven if you really like the weapon. The cop scatter chat, exactly. That's a cop out. That's a cop out. Let's see what red text is actually saying here. Update 38.6 YARELI Prime is coming in 5 minutes. Are you ready to be bathed in gold? Are we ready? Kind of sounds like Game of Thrones. I don't want to do that. Oh, we got another one. 4 minutes. Drenched in glam, soaked in sparkly suds. Well, today is the day to ride that wave because YARELI Prime access is here. The Wave Rider rises. Bro, I can't rate, man. Reborn from the ocean with her trusty surf superstar, Marilena Prime, and Prime accessories, including the Thalassa Prime Ephemera, Marilena Prime Cyandana, and Marilena Prime Domestic Drone. Update 38.6 YARELI Prime is coming in 4 minutes. Make a splash with the Daikyu Prime and the strength to draw and the strength to draw it is repaid in added range and power. That's kind of cool. I probably let's be 100% real, friends. Let's be 100% real. I don't care how much they advertise the Daikyu Prime as the improved version of the Daikyu. I think most of us, the overwhelming majority of us run this build right here on our Daikyu. I think we got to keep it 100% real. The Daikyu Prime is going to be a bit of a more golden, a bit of a more glossy version of exactly this right here. Isn't it like that? Isn't it like that? Oh, man. That's how we play our Daikyu. And that is also why I named that loadout like that. You sold your Daikyu. Oh, man. So yeah, for anyone wondering the reason why the Daikyu is built like this, you have this thing right here that gives 3% lifesteal to Nikana type weapons. Meaning if you have Daikyu equipped with this bow, that means if you run a Nikana type weapon, every hit that you deal, 3% of the damage that hit deals will be reimbursed as health for you, meaning you don't need any heal mods anymore. That's why Daikyu is really good. But you don't need the Prime for that. It's not going to change anything about it. So yeah. Daikyu Prime coming after the Daikyu Prime guide. I think I might make a short on it because I personally don't think that Daikyu Prime is all that great of a weapon. Of course, I'm going to test it out, and if I'm wrong, then I'm going to admit it. But I think the main use of Daikyu going forward will still be just putting that mod on, and that's it. I think if you want to go for a bow, there are much better options. Yo, chat is going absolutely crazy right now. People are feeling the update coming, isn't it? Let's do one last build review and then close the game for the update. From Icy Baker. Namiso. Oh no, we did have that. Cool build. Cool build. Papa Snoop. Let's see what Mr. Doggy Dog here has. The burst on Prime. Oh, that's cool. Oh, a whole lot of clems here. Y'all just came for the clems, right? Y'all just came for the clems. So what do we have here? Riven. 210% crit damage, 283% damage, and status duration. Like with those damage figures, you freaking like you don't care about status duration, right? One slash tick, boom, enemy dead anyway. Like that's a really good Riven. I mean, it took a couple rolls, but I think it will be worth it. Gilded Truth, fire rate. I think that's fine. It's better than what is it? Vile Acceleration. I would say it's better than Vile Acceleration, yeah. So we have Vital Sense for the crit damage, sure, makes sense. Acuity. I'm personally not the biggest fan of Acuity, not gonna lie. But other than that, I think this is a jolly great build, man. Like, if you like to go for the headshots, then this is the incarnate to go for, especially with that Riven, bro. But as the game says, it is about time we end that thing and go to this camera right here, close the game, and wait for Madam Bubble Girl to arrive. Gould, good to see you, man. Clem, yeah, that's it. Let's switch on some music, shall we? Let's switch on some music. Let's slow down for a second. You know, let's get the adrenaline down before the storm happens. And ASMR time. ASMR time? Did somebody redeem ASMR again? Nah, that would have given me the sound alert. What ASMR time? Okay, you want ASMR? Okay.
Okay, friends, if you want ASMR, then we can do that. YARELI Prime is gonna come very soon with her big, juicy bubbles. What else are you thinking about? So yeah, that's happening in just a couple minutes once the update is live. And then we can all enjoy getting wet together with her. We're all going to hell, man. We're all going to hell. Oh, man. So yeah, I'm very excited for YARELI Prime. But before we update the game, I'm going to go in quickly, very quickly. Take a quick break. Take a quick bathroom break. Don't go away, or I'm going to send Clem after you, and that's not going to end up nice. So get some snacks and drinks, and then we're going to go and get YARELI together in just a few minutes. See you.
So yeah, 2-minute bathroom break. I'm going to be back really soon. Do not go anywhere. And I'm going to try and see if I can... No, I can't. I was trying to play a Twitch ad to, postpone till that happens. But, didn't let me. So yeah, 2 minutes. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. And then we're going to go in with YARELI. Let's go. All right, friends, I am back. I try to open the window again. And that is going to chatting. What's going on, friends? We're back. We're going to go into the YARELI Prime right now. Let me quickly go and get the Prime access for myself. so we can start leveling her right away. Don't worry though, if you joined later, we are gonna crack relics together, so that's definitely gonna happen. But you know what, for the video and everything, I am going to try and get the Prime access for myself. Where is it? Where is it? I think they haven't updated their website yet. Because it redirects me to Google. And they still have Lavos Prime online. They still have Lavos Prime online. What the heck? I think we need to wait for a couple minutes more. Let's start Warframe again. Let's update. Let's first update. Update activating. Okay, yeah, I see it. Update is activating. YARELI Prime is coming. I'm not sure if the game is yet playable. Exactly, Nightfall Alicorn. As a Warframe creator, you do get the normal stuff for free day one, but the Prime stuff, you have to pay that for yourself. I'm not getting Prime stuff as a Warframe creator reward. That is on me. By the way, if the stream lags a little bit right now, I'm currently downloading the update. That would be it. No one, what's going on? How are you? I'm perfectly fine. Good that you're here. How are you? So yeah, friends, are we hype? Let's turn the music on again. It's gonna take a minute, isn't it? It's gonna take a minute, isn't it? It's working. That's good. That's very good. I'm still curious why they haven't updated their website. An error occurred. Please try again later. I think the website is a bit... Oh no, YARELI Prime access is there now? Oh yeah, the page is there now. Okay. The page is there now. Page is there now. That's all good. That's all jolly okay. Then while the thing is updating, I'm gonna quickly go and purchase the Prime Access Pack so we can level her right away. Let me quickly log in. Come on. Let's buy that thing with PayPal, please. What's the update saying? Update still going strong. Okay. No, not safe for future payments. Boom. Let me quickly double check if you see my... No, you don't see my PayPal. That's good. That is very good. No, don't save the... Oh, I hear something. I hear something. Update is done. Let me quickly verify my PayPal via phone. Let me quickly do that. Just give me a one quick second. Boom. Confirmation. Yep. Pay Warframe. Come on. Come on, give me Bubble Girl. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, I should have Bubble Girl now. Once we log in. Just give me one quick second because I received an email that might be important. Okay. I might give me a quick second. Let me already go into the game. I might have an important email to answer. Here. That could be important, and this might be that it can't wait till after the stream. But I haven't received it just yet. Well, then it'll have to wait till after. Let me log in. Let me go to the Warframe game. Let's have some Bubble Girl time, shall we? Do I have a cool Dare eventable? Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go. YARELI Prime is there. YARELI Prime is there, friends. So you know what that means? You know what that means? Yeah, of course I'm German, yes. Yep, YARELI Prime. There we go. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? DaiQ Prime. No, we don't want that. We're going to stay with the Furious. Isn't that chick pretty? I very much think she is. I want to try though and see how she looks with this skin. I think this is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I think with the deluxe skin and the prime head, chat, what do we think? Do we go with full prime? Type 1 if we go full prime, type 2 if we go like this. Like not with the colors, just with the shape, not the colors. The colors, we're going to change that. Full prime? Really? You want to go full prime? Not buy the Kullervo skin. I think I might have gotten the Kullervo skin from the Warframe Creator Program. You really think this looks better than this? I think. Do you really think this is superior to this? Oh man. Do we really think this is the way to go? I kind of feel this is much more it, man. Yes. Nice show it. Show that girl exactly. Check again. You might have gotten one where YARELI is the rarest part. But I think I should have the Kullervo skin, right? Let me quickly check. Nope, haven't gotten that yet. But boy, does he look good! Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute and check if they deliver the Kullervo Prime skin with the Warframe Creator Awards. If not, I'm probably gonna buy it because he looks absolutely stunning.
Operator, you have remembered well how the
Nope, I should have it. At least they said I should have it. By the way, shout out to Digital Extremes. I need to legally disclose that the Kullervo skin, if I get it, is now we got it. That the Kullervo skin is that the Kullervo skin has been sent to me for free. And I kind of need to figure out how to put the jacket on, but I'm going to do that off screen. Right now is YARELI time. It's not Kullervo time. So let's bring some stuff to her, shall we? Let's put some stuff on her. Let's give her, oh yeah, she already has a potato, sure, but she didn't have that, and we're going to give that to her. And we give her some tankiness so that we can actually survive for long enough while leveling her. This is a new thing, isn't it? If you grab a mod, it makes a big green flash on where the mod fits in. I think that's probably a new thing with the UI change. Do we see that? That's cool. Like for everybody who has still not realized that, green thing means good. I think that's another nice indicator. How to farm all parts and weapons. Okay, friends. I think it's about time we dedicate some action to YARELI. Let's first make her pretty. Let's first make her as pretty as possible, and then we're going to take a look at how to actually, get the relics and all that stuff. I think I might want to make her a little bit pinkish, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to stick with gray first, and then we're going to swap out colors. I think we can go blue, we can go pink, we can go green. Deployment complete. Restart to receive update. Did we just restart? I think I might just stick with the blue for now. And then the accents, we can make that... No, that doesn't look good. I'm going to stick with the cold look for now. Didn't we just download? Exactly. I think I might have to restart again. I might have to give her a quick restart again. But that's fine. We can do it. We're just going to quickly restart it. If you haven't already, okay, I didn't read that. It's fine, friends, it's fine. Warframe will be restarted in 30 seconds. And then we're going to go over where to get the relics and how to do everything, okay?
No rush there. Absolutely no rush. We have time, friends. We have time. Cephalon Wemba's gold. Turn her around. Y'all be gooning for Bubble Girl, won't ya? Should you get the complete pack or just the prime pack? Man, that's completely up to you, man. The complete pack, the expensive one, has more platinum and the prime cosmetics. If you really like the look of the cosmetics, then sure, go for that. But I think the pack that includes the prime and the weapons is probably the most value thing to go for. Can you show and preview the accessories? I haven't gotten the prime accessories. I did not buy the most expensive pack. I did not buy the most expensive pack because I think her prime accessories, like they didn't itch me that much. They did not trigger me that much. But I think I want to go with the, where was it? That what I had on normal Yareli, these icy shoulder plates. I think the ones from Lavos Prime look also pretty good on her. But I personally prefer these bad boys here. I think that's a pretty cool look. I like it. And as a Syandana, of course, we're going to get something that is not too long, so we can all continue gooning, because that's what we do all day. Copy the main colors, and for the attachments, copy the main colors, and you know what? I think Yareli Prime is actually pretty spicy the way she is. I like her look like this. You're free to disagree, but I think she is pretty. So, friends, let's talk about how to get Yareli. Let's talk about how to get her. As I said in my short that I uploaded yesterday, if you have standing with your syndicates, what you can do now is get relic packs. Go to view offerings and turn your standing into relic packs. We're going to dump everything into relic packs. What we got here, 1 Yareli. Okay. We got 1 Yareli relic. We got no Yareli relic. Acarius Prime. Okay. No. That does not look all too good. Oh, that was a compressor one. That was fine. Yareli Prime chassis. Okay, that's good. Grendel. I think I got more compressor than actually Yareli. So yeah, I'm going to dump everything I have into relic packs right now so we can go and crack them together. And if you have ample standing for any of your syndicates, then you can do the same. Just purchase those relic packs and hope for some good Yareli stuff. Yareli Prime has 2 gold pieces, Delta Ninja. What? 2 gold pieces? That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. Yeah, the Neuroptics is obviously gold from the Lith, right? Prime Blueprint is from the Neo, okay. A lot of Protea here. She has 2 Lith pieces, okay. They just released Goon Prime, Ahmad. kind of sort of they did, yeah. Okay, so that was the Prime Relic packs for that. Now the next thing we do is go to a relay and talk to Teshin, because that's where we get the real stuff. Teshin. Let's go to 69, friends. Phantasma and Revenant, I believe, come back on July. Oh, that would be cool, Gilded. That would be really cool. Phantasma is absolutely goated. What is the cosmetic pack worth? I'm not sure. I think it was 45 bucks. Yes, Brandon, Yareli Prime is out. You're looking at her right now with the deluxe skin, not the prime skin. Let's go to Teshin. Let's get all those juicy. Look at that. Everybody already getting the relics. Hey, that's good. Look at everybody coming in here getting the relics. Yep, the new Nightwave should also be out. Well, let's get some relic packs. Let's get some relic packs. How many can we get? 25? Yeah, let's get 25, man. Let's get all of them. Let's just quickly blow through all of that steel essence. I'm not even going to look at which relics we're getting. We're just going to see what we can do here. Boom. That's all the relics I can get for now. Let's see.
Friends, who is up for cracking some Yareli relics, huh? Who's up for that? You didn't get all the relics, so you bought the Prime Access to Gould. Hey, I bought the Prime Access and bought the relics. So friends, everybody who has Yareli relics, and wants to crack them together with me, message me now, like Bone over here does, and 50 EN. We're gonna run on normal difficulty, so everybody can partake. We're not gonna go Steel Path relics, we're just gonna go normal relics. And if you want to, you can of course use Void Traces to upgrade your relics. You don't have to. I might upgrade 1 or 2 relics, but it would be nice if you keep it to the Yareli relics, because this way we can make sure that we can all farm Yareli and everybody gets to have a better chance at getting that. So if you also have bought relic packs, you have some Yareli relics to crack, message me now and I'm going to invite you into the squad. We're going to crack some relics and we're going to go into the... Is Omnifisher Steel Path only? Is Omnifisher Steel Path only? Oh, Omnifisher Steel Path only. Shit. I think then we gotta go Omnifisher. I'm sorry, because I think we should make it in a way that everybody can just bring whatever relic they want. I think that might be the better way to go about it. What, you didn't know that I stream on Twitch? I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I'm everywhere. So quick correction, friends, we're going to go into an Omnifisher so you can bring whatever Yareli relic you want. I think that's the best for everybody. And Naomi, you got a nice voice for ASMR.
Thank you so much.
So let's get in here and see what we got. All right, let's type in Yareli. By the way, for everybody who didn't know, you can just type in whatever item you want to have from your relics, and it will just show you the relics that you have. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade my golden Yareli systems relics that I have. Maybe I can get lucky for all of you, and then we can all have that. Would be cool. Equip for the mission. Boom. There's a normal fisher too? Okay. Is there really? There's a normal fisher too? Where is the normal Omnifisher? Oh, there are normal Omnifishers. Okay, sorry. We're going to do that afterwards. Thank you for pointing that out. We're going to do that afterwards. Apparently everybody here was Steel Path already, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, we're going to do normal Omnifisher afterwards. Thank you for letting me know. And Barge, welcome. Don't forget to mod your Yareli. Sure. Right now I only have a bit of tankiness on the Yareli, so she doesn't instantly die. But we're gonna level her. That's also the plan why I bought her Prime Access right away. We are going to level her while actually doing the relic cracking, so we can sort of do both at the same time, and everybody can, you know, hopefully get lucky and leech of some of the relics that we have here. Oh no, White Raven, you're at work. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can have some nice Bubble Girl RNG when you come home, though. Boom. I do have a matching relic, Lotus. I do. We're gonna switch teams after every mission. We're gonna switch teams so everybody gets a chance to also play and get some relics
Keyboard
going.
locked.
Oh god, there we go again. There we go again. Here we go again. We're gonna play turret section.
This crucible creates gas, feeded heat and toxin ampoules.
What, Ben? You got 5 frames
Keyboard
cooking right now.
unlocked.
5 frames already cooking. That's pretty cool. So friends, did you already crack some...
Mouse locked.
Did you already get some relic packs for Yareli? You already got some? Did you get lucky? Did you get relics for Yareli out of the relic packs? Naomi, 3 hours to go at work. Oh, 3 more hours are they're gonna be fine, right? You're gonna get through that. And you want to buy the pack? That's cool.
Mouse unlocked.
That is very cool. I think Yareli Prime looks pretty cool, but I still personally prefer the deluxe skin. What are you gonna say? You got 2 neuroptics and 1 blueprint barge. That's pretty good, right? The neuroptics is the gold part, isn't it? Having a gold part is always good. Boom. She looks damn good. Yeah, she does. She does. She does. Chick be looking fly. Did anybody see a bird? Because chick looking fly. I think the helmet really makes a difference. I think the normal helmet is pretty basic. Like, it's pretty pumpkin spice latte type of basic. You know what I'm saying? But the Prime helmet is really good. You're only missing the main BP8 bullet. That's cool. You're almost there then. Boom. That's it. Now we just got to make sure to... We all got 10 traces? Yes, we do. Very good. You're stuck waiting for... G-Force, not a patch Warframe. Oh no! Grim Nightmares. Oh no. Hope that the patch will complete soon. Yo, Nay Lewis and Tilt Gaming.
Keyboard
Update
locked.
is live. Yes, update is live. Welcome to both of you on stream. Update is live. You can patch it. You can get the relics now. For everybody who has, you know, stored up some standing to get relic packs, you can do that right now. We already did that. She like, yeah, we already did that. Ooh, woo. Hi, Yarely. Welcome on stream.
Keyboard unlocked.
You might sell Yarely Prime. That's perfectly fine. If you just up for a quick buck, right? Now is the time. Now is 100% the time. If you want to make some good platinum selling Yarely Prime stuff to other players, now, like the first, second day after release of a new frame, that is exactly when you want to do that. So if you up for the moolah, right? If you want to make some of that juicy ka-ching, then do that right now. Sure, you can ask me something. Always up to answering questions, of course. Cheerio the Tig, what's going on? Welcome. Cosmic Crow, which relic will give Yarely? I haven't actually looked at the names. I haven't actually looked at the names because I just typed in Yarely into the interface from the relics. Chicken Teriyaki Kalervo skin is sick. I totally agree. Honestly, I think I might just redo my thumbnail on the Kalervo guide. I think I might just redo that with the new skin. You had a weird 3 elements ribbon for... Oh no, damn. Yeah, whatever. Would have been cool if we had gotten the gold one. But we're going to get out of this after this mission, and then we're going to swap to a new team. Hopefully get lucky then. We still have one more chance. We still have one more chance with the Axie. My game be showing strict net detected and some problem and got me banned for 3 months, and it's showing again and you're not able to play multiplayer. To me this sounds like your I think there's a setting in your router for the NAT type, and it can either be normal, strict, or open. And this is something that you have to change in the settings of your router, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of sort of is a setting for which connections your router allows. So I would go into the router settings and go to your NAT settings, maybe look up a guide online on how to do it on your model, and then change that to open, and that should solve it. I can remember years ago, I wanted to play Age of Empires with my friends online, and I had the same issue, and then I needed to go into the settings, and that solved it. But, you know, I'm not an expert on that. Just, you know, some personal experience. Oh, we got Stalker. Okay, let's quickly kill Stalker, shall we? Maybe he drops, you know, hate or despair or something good. Maybe bro has something for us in store. Let's see. You got 3 speed... What? Speed League 3 7 Prime BP? That's kind of cool. Where's Stalker? He's not on me, is he? You'll try. I wish you the best of luck, man. I wish you the best of luck. And AJ Alex, what's going on? What? Who? What? Somebody gifted something? Did I miss something? Where's Stalker? I have no idea. Let's just go out of here. I just ran by him. Must have died pretty quickly. Okay. Never mind. Got a little bit unlucky with the relic, but we still have some chances. Somebody gifted. I didn't get an alert though. Somebody gifted a sub, I didn't get an alert.
didn't even show up on the chat. Wait, are my alerts bugged again? That's weird. That's very weird. 40 minutes ago, if that helps. Okay, 40 minutes ago, yeah, we still had some gift alerts there. Yeah, that could be. That could be. That could totally be. Odd Size just started getting heavily into Warframe after playing it on and off for years. Your videos have helped me a lot. Thank you for being awesome here on chat. Hope that you're going to have a great time with Warframe, and I totally wish you all the best, man. All the best. So, thank you again for the run team. Thank you for the run. Was very good. Let's go for another one. Let's go for an invite with Papa Snoop and Pengu and Zarjan. Where do you get the relics, Jordan? The relics, I actually do not know where exactly you can farm them right now. We'll have to look it up. We got our relics from the relic packs that you can get from your syndicates. If you have syndicate standing or steel essence, you can go to your syndicates and get relic packs from them, or you can go to Teshin on any relay and pay your steel essence to get relic packs. And if you get lucky, you get some YARELI relics out of them. That's actually pretty darn good. So, what we have, Survival Murmur or Kuva Grenier Void Flood. Let's go Kuva Grenier for once. And let's go for that last Axie relic for the blueprint for the system. That would be amazing if that worked out. Nightfall Alicorn, capture missions at Void and Disruption on Lua are the best places to farm. Thank you, Nightfall. So yeah, there is this one capture mission, I think it's called Uko in the Void, which you can speedrun to get relics. And then the Lua Disruption, what was it, right? Yeah, Lua Disruption. Yo, Goat Cakes, what's going on? Also, good luck for you with the drops. I wish you all good luck with the drops, of course. Do you stream on Twitch? Exactly. Yes, I do stream on Twitch and on YouTube. I even have a little bot set up on YouTube that posts the same message every 5 minutes with a Twitch link. Leo Murzaki, you got Kalarvo's skin? That's cool. That's very good. I think the new Kalerva skin looks absolutely stunning. I think that is one of the best deluxe skins out there. I always felt a little bit bad, you know, because Kalerva was such a good frame, but I never dug his stock design, so to speak. So that was a bit unfortunate. Keyboard locked. Y'all just be saving all those channel points, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Y'all just want me to play turret section, don't you? Black 666, for how much does YARELI Prime sell right now? I don't know. I haven't checked. Probably right now it's selling for a whole lot. Yeah, like if you want to make money, unlocked. And that goes for everybody. If you want to make money, farm YARELI like crazy today and try to sell it off as quickly as possible. That's what you want to do. If you want to make money, whenever a new Prime releases, just farm your eyes out for it. Farm your absolute crap out of your body, right? No toilet breaks allowed, just like grinding for that, you know, hustler mentality. Like you're gonna go full hustler university on that shit and get as many Prime items from that frame as possible, sell it off immediately, and then you can make some juicy plat rewards. Jethentum, how often do you do mod reviews? Because I got this burst on Riven and not sure if it's worth using. Usually we talk about viewer builds every stream. Just right now, because it's, you know, the special YARELI stream, we're going to dedicate some more time onto YARELI in this stream. But in general, I would say we spend a decent amount of time in usually all of our streams to talk about viewer builds and Riven reviews and all that stuff. But if you have a burst on Riven, right? I would keep it. I would not sell it because the burst on Prime in Conan is one of the absolute strongest weapons in the game, and you do really want to have that Riven if you own one. So don't get rid of it. You might want to re-roll it. We're going to take a look at that at some point, but don't get rid of it. Just want the 90-day boosters. That's fair though. That's fair though. That is 100% fair. The 90-day boosters are really cool because they last until the next Prime access. Now, what a cheeky number, isn't it? Right? What a cheeky number. You buy a Prime Access, get 3 90-day boosters, and they just so happen to last till the next Prime Access, as if it was by design. Oh, Riz, you got one piece of Yareli. That's cool. Which one you get? A golden one or one of the other ones? Did you get a golden one? You're doing it solo, Master Drift. I wouldn't do it solo. Like, in general, if you're farming any Prime, please don't do it solo. Because if you do it with others, you have a higher chance of just, you know, getting that item. It's objectively better to do that in a team. The system, oh, Riz, that's so good. Isn't the system the gold one from the Axie? That's really good.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things.
Let me quickly get the Incarnon meter up again. Where's the meat? A9 modded for abilities. I'm currently leveling that Yareli. I'm just leveling her right now. Right now I just have a bit of shield and adaptation so that she doesn't instantly die. We're gonna get into building her after she's fully modded in 4 mod, and then we're gonna talk about building her, sure. But right now I'm just cracking some relics and leveling her up. Systems is the Axie one. Oh no, I still didn't get it. Ah, too bad. Riz, we ran the Axie 2 times. Sorry. We didn't get it. Fam, we didn't get it. I am very sorry. Let's see if we get more luck with the other relics. But still, thank you for the runs, y'all. Beatles, you also got unlucky. Yeah, F Mad Kitten. Exactly. Kinda unlucky. White Raven, am I excited for the Valkyrie rework? Honestly, I don't really care all too much about it. I've not been playing Valkyrie all too much. I'm more excited for, you know, seeing how that whole thing will go down. Kind of like some popcorn, enjoying the drama, you know what I'm saying? Oh wait, that's the wrong direction. Yeah, I think Valkyrie is going to be fine. I think she's going to be fine. I think she's going to become way less unique. Because you can just play like literally any melee Warframe and get the same result. But I think the heirloom skin is gonna make her pretty OP, if you know what I mean. Is this update the slam nerf, Kevin? I don't think so. I think the slam nerf is gonna come in June, but I also don't think it's gonna be a nerf. If I understood it correctly, then if you do a slam from a really high elevation, that's actually going to make it stronger than before. Kind of sort of the way that it's supposed to be. So, by the way, thanks for the run, everybody. So I think it's not going to be all too bad. I don't think it's going to be all too bad. Krusty, as a new player looking to get a first Incarnon weapon, what would you recommend? First Incarnon weapon would be one of the base Incarnons, in my opinion, like the Fenmore, Felarx, Latum, or Praetos. My personal favorite here would be the Fenmore, because it is just incredibly strong. I also do have a video on the Fenmore on my YouTube channel, if you want to check that out. The good thing about that is that these Incarnons are always available. They're not tied to any of the Incarnon rotations. But if you want to include all the Incarnons, then the Torrid Incarnon is obviously one of the strongest weapons in the game. The Burst on Prime Incarnon is also pretty good. And the Furious Incarnon, specifically if we want to play Yareli, the Furious Incarnon is also very much recommended. What you play on an NVIDIA GT 710 gives... That's pretty cool. Yeah, the thing is, Warframe is crazy optimized, at least in the normal levels. Not so much in the open worlds. Let's go for another one. Not so much in the open worlds, but especially like in the closer levels, it's pretty optimized. Yeah, like you can play this on a potato. Sure, Krusty, you're welcome. It always comes down to which weapons you really like. For this week's Incarnon rotation, I don't even know what we have here. What do we even have here? No. I don't want to do the normal ones. Which do we have here?
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume
Which do we have here? I think the Okina Incarnon for this week is pretty good. The Sabaris Incarnon is also not too bad. These two I have no idea. Would have to look it up. So what do we got here? We got Krypton, what's going on, Krypton? You up for Bubble Girl? You like the Blueberry, like the Sicarus for Profit Taker? I just don't like Profit Taker. That's the thing. The Sicarus is good, but I just don't like Profit Taker. The only Harrow you know is Nova Umbral Gilded. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Nova Umbral is the Harrow. Warframe Flow is the Yareli. And oh, Krypton made it. Okay. Rahatalius was the Volban. I'm the Revenant. I think I'm the Revenant. Yeah, that Axie Relic is not so goated. Let's try and go for the lift, shall we? Let's just try and get the gold out of this one. Let's see. Let's get the Neuroptics. Got all going for chassis. Oh, that's cool. Big Chick, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Have you gotten YARELI Prime already? You're already in the process of farming? What's the materials, Carlin, needed for each part? I haven't even checked yet because I don't even have a single blueprint yet. Every, what's going on? What's up, my dude? What's up, Every? Welcome to the stream. We're currently cracking YARELI Prime relics, of course. And after we have successfully not gotten anything out of them, we're going to get into building her. So let's do some alchemy. Let's get that Incarnon meter up. That's good. Orokin cells. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's going to sure take some Orokin cells, that's for sure. Always taking. I hope it doesn't take too much Netane extract because that could be like a bad thing for many players. Other than that, though, I think it's going to be fine. Maybe some Argon crystals as well for good measure, you know, just so you can't instantly build it. Just so you have to go into a freaking void missions for 50 gajillion years to get those stupid Argon crystals. I kind of feel that somebody is building a nice Protea here. Yeah, sure, Ben. Sure. If you just wait a week, of course, the YARELI Prime set is going to get so much cheaper. But if you want to have it right now, then sure, it's going to be expensive. Of course. That's how the Prime market works. If you want to make money, then you do it right now. You just go full capitalism on that chick. Atlas Prime is good with Kobe, absolutely. If you want to check out an Atlas Prime build, I do have a relatively up-to-date one on my YouTube channel. And I think he's very good. I think he's extremely strong right now. If you like Atlas, then that's kind of sort of your way to go. And supply isn't meeting demand. Supply is up. Exactly, Joe Homer. Exactly. Right now, of course, demand is 100% and supply is barely anything. So naturally, keyboard locked. Where am I from? More specifically, from Germany. I'm from Cologne. Locked. Oh, keyboard locked. Sorry. I'm from Cologne. I am from Cologne. I was born at Gamescom. Like, for real. I was born in a apartment block that got deleted to make unlocked more space for Gamescom. The city of bad beers. Oh, Photold, shut up about it. Shut up about it. I'm not the biggest fan of Crutch either. Gotta be real. But that crap from Dusseldorf is absolutely, like, that should be against the human rights charter from the UN. Not gonna lie, that's an instrument of torture. Oh man, just kidding, man, just kidding. I mean, I don't like beer from Dusseldorf, not kidding in that sense, but you know I love you, Photold. You know I love you. Keep on getting, oh no, keep on getting Sevicol Prime. That's unfortunate. Bonilver. Art, are we ready to get the relic farm locations for her? Art, the relic farm locations for her are Uko in the Void and the Lua Disruption. That's where you want to go for the relics. Or you buy relic packs for standing and for steel essence. That's also pretty good. Can we get 20% more sound? You mean in-game sound? Sure, we can make it happen. Sure, we can make it happen. I think if I put it to 10, that's going to be fine. Otherwise, it's going to be too loud and it's going to be annoying and obnoxious. And I don't want that. I think right now it's good. It's photoed. Oh, it's not an L. Okay, sorry. Photoid. Photoid. It just took me 50 gajillion streams to figure that out. How much is the trade chat right now? I would not buy anything from trade chat right now. They're gonna scam me out of your money. That's for very damn sure. You're not the first one. I mean, one can mean a lot of things. How much endo we got here? Jesus Christ. Haven't seen that many endo drops since I played Vodyanoi for the last time. Warframe Market hasn't updated YARELI Prime just yet. That's unfortunate. I'm sure they're going to do it very soon, though. I mean, they also know what... Ah, come on! I think they also know what day it is, so they better update that. Only because some Australian guy got the name before you. Oh no, Photoid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not gonna lie though, on TikTok somebody stole my name too. MHBlacky was already in use, so I had to make it MHBlacky_ENG, like here on Twitch. But here on Twitch, the thing is, MHBlacky was also already in use, but from my old German account, so that's fine. I cannot blame anyone for that. But yeah, somebody stole my name on TikTok. Quasi, what's going on? Batlock, Mom. We went for YARELI really bad and keep getting burst on. Oh no, Quasi, that's bad. Yeah, like we're the third relic in, and we also didn't get a single YARELI just yet. So that's a bit unfortunate. But hey, you know it is. Sometimes just not getting lucky. Sometimes just not getting the red Archon charts. What is the Axie relic for YARELI? You can just go into your relic console and type in YARELI, and then it will show you. How long does a new Prime need to drop to 100 plat? That's the only fair price. I mean, it depends on demand and supply, of course. By the way, thank you again for the runs, friends. It depends, again, on the runs and the demand and supply. Yo, veteran, invite. But I think it's fair to assume, like, 2 weeks, maybe? 2 weeks after release? I think round about that time, it should be fine, right? Oh, you have one already upgraded for the blueprint. That's cool. That's very cool. Well, what's going on, Umbra? Down to 100 plat in 3 to 5 weeks, Nick. Yeah, might be. You can never say for sure, but it's going to take more than just 2 days. That's kind of sort of the gist here. Oh no, Mad Kitten, not a single one. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you can't join because you need to do Whisper in the Wall. Okay, I get it. I get it. Because I was in the Sanctum Anatomica. I totally get it. Then we get out of here first. And I'm going to re-invite y'all. Boom. Boom. Now it should be fine. Gonna help a friend get her? Sure. Art. That's a nice thing for me to do. Okay, we're here. We're all here. Okay. Let's go and... Wait. Can we do an Omnia Fisher if it's... Ah, shit. Umbra, I think we can't do the Fisher with you because it's a Murmur mission. And you haven't done the Whispers yet. I would suggest... Umbra, I would suggest you drop out for now. And once a Fisher comes that is in a tile set that you can actually play, I will re-invite you. And we're gonna do that then. How large is the update, John Feather? It's I think it was 2 gigabytes, 1, 2, 3, something like that. Not too amazing. 1.2 gigabytes, yeah, something like that. It was not too much. Umbra, can you quickly drop out, and I'm gonna send you an invite once once an Omnia Fisher pops up that you can actually play. That'd be very nice. What's the in-game name to message to join the Relic runs? Ravaged. That is MHBlacky. Just like, you know, you type in /W MHBlacky. That's me. Thank you, Umbra. I'm gonna re-invite you as soon as there's a new Fisher.
Do not eat so much as reload.
And thank you for Sophie and Julie for putting that in chat. Adaptation being purchasable for 20 Vitus Essence. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's holy cow. Adaptation is a big thing. Jim, Yarely, exactly. Yarely, it's Yarely Day. Having shit flying through the air here. How would you get more Void Fissures quickly? Kind of, sort of, not really. Like, you need to open relics to get the Void Fissures, unfortunately. Maven, welcome to the stream. And cheesy as fries, Cowabunga. Well, Cowabunga back. It's the early day, so I think Cowabunga is exactly what's going to happen today. We still have one open slot in the squad. Why is nobody accepting? Everybody was like, I want to go. Mouse locked. And then they don't accept. How many parts, Israel? I have 0 parts. I got the Prime access, so of course I have her, but you know, we're farming her together for all of you. And right now we haven't gotten a single one. I have bad RNG. Mouse unlocked. You were in a mission. Then come in. There we go. There we go. Let's do Omnia Fisher for Yareli. See, for everybody who's wondering which relics Yareli Prime is, these are the ones. You can just type in Yareli into your relic console and it's going to show you which ones these are. Come on, let's go. Let's make it radiant. Let's get some good stuff out of this. No, I'm not doing Steel Path. I'm doing a normal Omnia Fisher, so everybody can join. Dwan Slayer Atlas Prime is really great. One of my favorite melee frames. And Usama, if you want to message me in game, just go into Warframe, type in /W MHBlacky, and then I can invite you. Your boy, you're making Harrow Prime right now. Which Prime should I make next except Yareli? You have Nezha, Zaku, and Revenant so far. I mean, you're asking the biggest Revenant simp on this planet, so of course my response is gonna be biased. But I think if you have normal Revenant, you don't need the Prime, really. Like, the Prime doesn't really give you anything more. I think Zaku Prime is a pretty good one. I'm a big Zaku fan. I think Zaku is a lot of fun. Watch, Rolk, you already got all the compressors. That's very cool. Congratulations. Programmer, Yareli relics can be farmed in the Void mission Uko, as well as in the Lua Disruption mission. Or you just go and get relic packs from your syndicates and from Teshin. If you want to know about the relic packs, you can check out my YouTube channel. I uploaded a YouTube short there yesterday explaining the whole thing.
Select reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it.
For Mesa. Mesa is pretty good too. Yeah, sure. Mesa is great. I love Mesa. Everybody loves Mesa. Hepit Void. Okay. Yeah, I think Void in general, right? I'm not too well versed on which relics drop, because, you know, if a new Prime appears, I just usually buy that Prime either from the Prime Access or from someone else. So I don't farm all too much for stuff these days. But yeah. Will the relics be able to be bought with Aya? Might be? I mean, you can check it out. Rogue Potion, what's going on? Raid alert, what's Jam Siam raided with 48 viewers. Welcome everybody, holy cow, I didn't expect that raid. Thank you for the raid everybody, welcome. My name is MHBlacky, you might have seen me on YouTube with the bright green thumbnails, and if you doom scroll your phone at night, these thumbnails will hurt your eyes, so don't doom scroll, that's not healthy. Right now, we're crack opening YARELI Prime relics, because, you know, it's YARELI Prime Day. Everybody, welcome to the stream, and I hope you all have a jolly good Wednesday. I wish you so much fun and so much good drops with the YARELI Prime relics. And Siam, how was your stream, man? How was your stream? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. What did you do? What did you do? Did you get some YARELI Prime today? It's already Thursday here. What? It's already Thursday. So you're sitting somewhere in South Asia? Southeast Asia? East Asia? Where you sitting? You're being raided. Hide your relics. What? That's why we didn't get any relic drops. Because they were already hidden from the raiders, of course. That's why all those relics didn't drop shit for us. Oh, man. Oh, from Australia. Okay, sure. Could have seen that coming. Could have seen that coming, mate. You know, sometimes I'm just a little bit slow. Just a tiny little bit. But yeah, 3 relic runs, 4 parts. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You played Left 4 Dead, Counter-Strike, and finished up on Warframe. That's cool, man. So did you go for YARELI Prime today, or did you just, you know, swag out a little bit? By the way, for everybody currently wondering where to get YARELI Prime relics, we talked about this on stream quite a lot today. YARELI Prime relics can be either farmed in the Void, I would personally recommend Uko because it's a quick capture mission, or the Lua Disruption mission that can also drop the YARELI Prime relics. And if you have a lot of standing with your syndicates, you can go to your Orbiter console with the syndicates and buy relic packs from your standing. And those relic packs can contain YARELI relics. Plus, you can go to Teshin and buy relic packs from your Steel Essence. That is basically the quick rundown for everybody who's wondering. And Siam, you did a few cracks, managed 1 goal. Congratulations! That's 1 goal more than I managed. That's for sure. Which one did you get? The newer optics or the systems? Yo, Suda, what's going on? YARELI is released? Yes, George. YARELI has officially been released 1 hour ago. YARELI is live for 1 hour now. You can farm her in-game, you can get her from relic packs, you can buy her with cash, you can do all that. Vernal, could you consider making an updated Amprex build? I was asked that actually last time already. I'm definitely going to look into that. I think Amprex has some great potential, but I really need to give it an update because my current Amprex build sucks absolute doo-doo. That's for sure. You have to farm her, George. Of course, you gotta, you know, with every Prime Warframe, you gotta farm the Prime relics. The normal YARELI, you can just, you know, get her from the YARELI mission, the Wave Rider. But for the Prime, sure, you gotta farm her like every other Prime as well. Seirin, yes, I got the Kullervo skin. I did. He looks absolutely amazing. Not gonna lie. The new Kullervo was such a necessity. I never really dug the standard aesthetics from Kullervo, but I think the new skin from Kullervo, like the deluxe skin, it's looking so freaking good, man. Hidden gem? I don't think it's all that hidden. I think the new Kullervo skin is a gem in the big spotlight on Big Apple, right? Times Square spotlight, that is how much well-known this skin will be, because every Kullervo player who likes this frame will get the absolute living crap out of that skin. You mean Amprex? Okay, yeah, sure, Vernal. Amprex is fine. And unfortunately, we did not get anything yet. Never lucky, exactly, Riz. Never lucky, man. By the way, Siam, in case you need to go anywhere, in case, you know, you need to take a bathroom break, just go offline, everything. I should have given you a shout out, right? Yeah, sure. Totally forgot that. Sorry. Boom. Let's do that real quick. Didn't he do it? Did he do it? Why didn't he do the shout out command? Shout out. Boom. Oh, one of my mods already did that. Oh, thank you so much then. Thank you so much then. Yeah, sorry, I sometimes, get caught up in the moment. What I wanted to say is in case you want to take a break, take a bathroom break, go off, relax after the stream, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to feel forced to hang out or anything. No bad feelings whatsoever. Do your thing. Just wanted to make sure that, you don't have any bad feelings in case you have to get a bit of a breather. Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? You go get some sleep because it's going to be a short night, right? Have some good dreams. I hope you get the rest of Yareli very soon. Thank you again so much for the raid, and for everybody who chooses to stick around. Welcome to the community, right? Everybody's welcome, except Yareli Relics. They're apparently not welcome here, but yeah. So we keep Umbra open for now. And then we invite the next round of people for the next Yareli run. Build. I haven't gotten a build on her just yet because I'm still in the process of leveling her. That is my build for now. That is the build that I use for leveling right now. We're going to build her though. We're definitely going to build her. I'm not 100% sure for how much she sells at the moment. I would recommend you go to warframe.market and check it out. Crazy build, chicken. Exactly, chicken. Isn't it? Isn't that the craziest build you've ever seen? So yeah, friends. Okay, Guy is in. Zenflare, DDDDD. She's not on Warframe. Oh, okay, she's not on Warframe Market. Yeah, sure, somebody said that. Then I can't say for how much it goes. I would not go for any Warframe Market prices right now because I'm pretty sure they're going to be hella inflated. I want to be real. I think Warframe Market, you're going to make a bad deal if you buy her now. Rather, give it a couple hours, give it a day, and then see on Warframe.market. If you do it in the in-game trade chat, it's not going to be good. Don't do it in the trade chat. If you want to sell her, of course, go to trade chat and get whatever you can out of her. But if you're a customer, don't go to trade chat. Come on, let's get 1 gold. Let's get at least 1 freaking gold. Let's make it happen. Let's cross all fingers and get 1 gold happening. Equip for the mission. Let's go. 250 platinum to 1k up. What? Tweety. That's crazy. Hey, don't buy her for 250 to 1k. Don't do that. That's completely overpriced. Tomorrow you're going to pay half of it. On Friday you're going to pay a quarter of it. And next week you're going to have proper prices. Oh no, Riz. Bad drop RNG. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to eat some sour wine gums. Sure, it's going to fuck up my voice even more. But that's fine. Zone Pugshaw, you need her now. Man. Wine gums are so good. Yeah, wine gums are great. I could not understand it when... I think especially a lot of girls are like, oh no, I like chocolate. And then they go for like this super sweet chocolate with a ton of sugar in it. Wine gum is more go-to than chocolate. And if you go for chocolate, then go for the one with like 70 to 80% thingy. Parker Contreras 44, welcome to the channel. Big bro fist, big salute, and Yareli heart to you for the sub. Thank you so much. I still have my mouth full of freaking gum. Have fun with the emotes. Have fun with the loyalty badges. Really appreciate your generosity, man. And also, I hope you get some good RNG with the Yareli loot. That's for very damn sure. Ray JX Plays, thank you so much. We really need the luck. We had very bad luck for now. Appreciate it. Hopefully, if you cross your fingers for us, we're going to have some better luck. Bessie, you got the systems for now. That's fine, though. The systems are a gold item. The rest is going to be easy to get. But, like, the gold items are the ones that are really the bad ones. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? If you get the gold items, that's perfectly fine. RNGesus is not nice at the moment. I think RNGesus is just in a really bad mood in general. Like, I'm on the bad side of RNGesus as well. When it comes to RNGesus, it seems like I'm not a very religious person and I'm being punished for it. Because whenever something is about to be dropped, it's not dropping for me. Have you tried melee influence on Chroma? I think I tried melee influence on pretty much everything, and not specifically on Chroma though, but yeah, sure, melee influence is very, very strong, obviously. By the way, chat, is the in-game sound too loud? Is it bothering you? Or is it fine? Because for me, it's pretty loud on my headphones right now. I just wanted to know, or I just would like to know how it's for you. If it's enjoyable to watch the stream, or if it's like starting to get background noisy. Seems fine to you? Seems fine, seems fine. Okay, sounds fine to me. That's perfectly fine. As long as you're not being bothered by the background sound. Because sometimes streamers just have their game so fucking loud that it's just a pain to watch that stream. It just hurts. Not bad, sounds fine. Okay, then we're going to leave it like that. It's fine, then we're going to leave it like that. Thank you all for updating me on the sound. So friends, what do we think? Is this going to be the one? Is this going to be the one gold item that we get today? Is this going to be the one gold item that we get today? Because I am not 100% sure. Ouch. What bounty should you do for Aya? There's a lot of bounties that you can do. You know, just go whichever open world you like and see which bounty drops Aya and then go with that. There's not necessarily a specific bounty that's more efficient than the other ones. Just whatever you like. If you want to farm relics though, yeah. Oko, Hepit, and Apollo are usually the mission nodes that are the best ones to go for. Lua, Apollo, and then Void, Oko, and Hepit. But my personal recommendation would be, if you have Steel Essence, just buy 25 relic packs from Teshin. Just get that Steel Essence and blow it all out the window. 25 packs, you're going to get a ton of Yareli Prime relics out of it. Sending another capsule, okay. Come on, let's quickly dispose of this guy here. Boom. Finally, Yareli Riz, nice, very good, man. Very, very good. Haven't checked if Yareli Prime relics are purchasable with Aya yet. Haven't checked that yet. By the way, for everybody watching, after the stream, I'm going to sit down and work on my Yareli Prime guide. That's hopefully going to go live on YouTube later today. So if you want to have a little bit of a, idea on what you can do with Yareli, then check that out. I've already, theory crafted a couple of builds. So it's probably not going to take me all too long to make it. In case you're interested, just wanted to do a little quick advertisement for my own YouTube channel here. Leon says you can't buy them with Aya just yet. Okay, that's unfortunate. So that means for Yareli right now, Aya is not that valuable. Shibisel, that Furious look cool. Do you have a build on the... for Furious, not yet. But I can show you the build afterwards, after this mission. I do have a Riven on it though. I do have a pretty beefy Furious Riven, though I think even without Riven, the Furious would still be an absolute masterpiece of a weapon, especially with Yareli Prime. The thing with Yareli is that, she gives 200% more crit chance to secondary weapons, which is really good. But that means if you run a weapon on her with low base crit chance, that you're kind of not getting the value out of her that you could, right? So you want to make sure that for Yareli you have a weapon that has good base crit chance to benefit from the passive, but you also have this grouping ability in her 4 where you also kind of want to have a lot of status chance to just nuke everything. Meaning for Yareli you really want to have an AoE capable, high crit, high status weapon, and there's not all that much on the market in that regard. So the Furious Incarnate is really it. Like, I think that's the optimal weapon for Yareli if you build her into her 4. What's your Riven, Joe? My Riven is, I think it was crit chance and crit damage and normal damage. Like, it was a really freaking 9 out of 10 Riven. Like, it was crazy good. Come on, let's see. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, man. You know what? Usually I take someone else's so they get more Void Traces, but given the fact that this is the only silver item, I'm going to go with my own. Arcane Avenger also works, sure. Arcane Avenger always works. But still, even if you go with Arcane Avenger, then Yareli Prime, the passive, is still not going to do a lot if you don't have a high base crit chance, because the passive works like a mod. It's basically Creeping Bullseye. What about her signature weapon, Mem? That's the unfortunate thing. Her signature weapon, the compressor, is a great gun, but it has low base crit chance. And that's kind of the thing that's a bummer about her, right? That her very signature weapon does not synergize with her passive. Like, it's a great weapon, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't synergize with her passive. And that is the unfortunate thing. Gilded, you have to try Naros on Helvania, did a nuke build, spam his Sandstorm Augment mod, and finish the mission under 10 minutes. That's cool, man. I'm going to try that out. I'm definitely going to try that out. As a former Naros main, I got to try that out. Where was the Axie Relic grinding place? I think it was the Lua Disruption, right? Gunblade Battle Kit available. Okay. Don't care. Thank you for the runs, friends. Thank you for the runs. Sorry that I got unlucky again. No longer a fav. Oh, Quasi, he still is a fav. I mean, he looks pretty stunning. But, you know, I kind of sort of shifted from Inaros to Revenant. Kind of the same gameplay, right? Kind of the same gameplay. Yeah, I wish I could have Inaros fashion on Revenant. That'd be amazing. Okay, I'm just dishing out the invites right now. Yeah, let's take, in the meantime, while other people are coming in, let's take a look at the Furious build that I have. So I know my face cam is probably over the Arcane. I have secondary Encumber as an Arcane on my Furious. Right, secondary Encumber to get a lot of additional status effects. Then I have this Riven right here. Oh yeah, crit chance, electricity, and damage. That's actually, electricity on a Riven is actually absolutely freaking goated on the Furious Incarnon, because the Furious has an evolution right here that makes it that when you hit an enemy affected by electricity, you get more multi-shot, right? So with that, you're kind of sort of forced to go for electricity. So having a Riven that gives you crit chance, damage, and electricity is absolutely freaking goated. And then, you know, the rest is a blast build, which is basically meant to, you go for Yareli, right? You pull the enemies together with her 4, and then you just blast build into there, and everything is going to explode. That's basically what you do with this build. And it's hilariously strong. So we got here, because we got Capitano and Sommerloch. Okay. What about you? Inaro, what? Nickpick, Inaro's Revenant Valkyrie will be while playing Immortal S++ here frame. 0 brain required. I mean, for Valkyrie is going to change a little bit soon. But I think Revenant is, especially if you go into like Elite Archimedia, I would rather go Revenant than Inaros, because those Blitz Eximas, like, they blow Inaros away like a fucking paper tissue. Do mastery test. Fuzzle. It's kind of sad that on YouTube you don't get this description thing that you have on Twitch, because on the Twitch description there is an FAQ as to why I don't do that. An auto-shot pistol, exactly. But the cool thing about the Incarnon, I am Savenmeyer. The cool thing about the Incarnon for the Furious is that you have sort of like a bubble AoE thingy in front of you. It's not just a single shot weapon in the Incarnon mode, meaning you're not only having a high status chance, high crit chance, but also very high fire rate and AoE capabilities. So this is like the perfect package for Yareli. What's going on, y'all? Don't you want to come in? Wisp is vaulted. Be alerted. Okay. So everybody knows. Wisp is now vaulted. I mean, to be fair, even if Wisp is vaulted, we got a stacked little prime here, right? We got a stacked little prime here. Gooning is still 100% possible. Gooning is still possible. So yeah, unfortunately, the gold ones didn't do anything for us. Let's go with this one though. Let's go with the main blueprint. Let's just make it Radiant. Let's not be stingy today. Let's just equip that for the mission. Bada bing, bada boom, go in. The Onos is a beam icon on Zen Flare. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really looked into the Onos all too much. Fuzzle, exactly, I'm German. It shows. Like, I'm not going to have any illusions, of course. You know, if you pay attention, you hear that I'm German. I just try to do my best to not sound too potato-y. What is the Syndicate on Yareli? I think it was the Arbiters of Hexes, right? Either Arbiters of Hexes or Cephalon Suda. What? Delta Ninja already got all the parts. Wow, bro's been lucky today. Bro's been lucky today. Everything but the system, Noyoma. That's unfortunate. Like, the systems on the Axie Relic probably are going to be the biggest pain point. Nerdy, exactly. I'm German. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Cats added, you goon for Hydra. Hey, to each their own, man. To each their own. By the way, which specific augment mods do we have on the Nightwave? Do we have any specific new weapon augments coming in? Oh, shut up, Fibonacci. Cyandana, you meant? Okay, what's the other Cyandana on here? The Cyandana that I'm having right now, I don't know what the name is, but it's the one from the Hildren set. Like, it's the Hildren signature Cyandana. I don't know what the name is, though. I think you can just buy it for platinum in the game, though. I think it's not a real, it's not a Tenogen, so you can buy it in the game and not from real money. I didn't get the Prime version with Hildren Prime, though. Maybe I'm going to snipe that when Hildren Prime comes in with a Prime Access next time. Maybe then. Is there any other Warframe than Saren that's good for all weapons? That is 100% going to be Harrow. Like, there are two frames in the game that I would consider the absolute best weapons platforms, and that's Saren and Harrow. Like, Harrow is honestly so incredibly fucking goated in 2025. It's unbelievable. You get constant red crits, you get invisibility, you can't be touched, you just get like tier 3, tier 4 red crits out of him. It's so fucking insane. Like, it's not even fun anymore with Harrow. The only problem with Harrow is that he's not so nice to play in multiplayer. He's more of a single player frame. He sucks. I just love that, right? 55 RS come in and be like, yeah, but he's a pain in the ass to farm. That's 100% correct, man. That's 100% correct. I have paid real money to get him back in the day. That was before his Prime came out, though. I think his Prime is actually the easiest way to get him. Just, you know, trade a couple of relics or plats to get the stuff for him and get Harrow Prime and everything's good. But like, yeah, normal Harrow is an absolute nightmare to farm. Why is he a solo frame member? The problem with Harrow is that he has a lot of strong skills, but in order to really make them work, Harrow needs to be the one to do all the work himself, right? He can regenerate energy for the entire team, but only if he gets the kill. He can get a lot of crit chance on the whole team's weapon, but only if he is the one to take damage. Like, on Harrow, everything he does for the entire team only works if he is the one who is doing that himself. Other frames, like for example Citrine and stuff, they give their buffs to the team also if the team gets like assists and whatever, right? So you don't need to get the kills yourself. But if you have a team that like nukes the entire tile set all the time, then as Harrow, you're not going to do anything. That's the problem. As Harrow, you support the team by doing all the work yourself, which is not really synergistic with team play. So I would always recommend going for Harrow with a team that is either not so strong so that you can actually carry, or you just go solo. Gilded, I'm not saying that Nidus is not a pain to get, right? Nidus and Revenant, I think the only two base frames, no, Nidus, Revenant, and Grendel, the only three base frames that I ever paid money for. That was Nidus, Grendel, and Harrow. Trinity has similar issues. Yeah, kind of that. So close to pay for Grendel, but your friend decided to help you. Oh, that's cool, man. That's really cool. Saved some money there. Who are the best team buff support frames, Luke? Oh, man, there are a lot of good frames that do a lot of stuff for the team. Like, Wisp is pretty good. We have Trinity, who is incredibly good, giving everybody infinite energy. Even Protea with her dispensary is pretty good. Like, honestly, most frames do a whole lot for the team. Also, Dante. Dante is absolutely goated as a support. I think Dante is the best Spectre frame out of the entire roster. Yeah, Dante. Everybody's saying Dante right now is completely right. Dante is... If I had to choose one Warframe and one Warframe only that wants to be my Spectre, that would be Dante. Because Dante Spectre is absolutely overpowered. Leo, the best way to get Grendel is with Kalervo. Oh yeah, because he gets Overguard, which is nice, and then he can give red crits to the weapon, so you don't even need to mod the weapon. That makes sense, yeah. And Citrine, sure, right, absolutely. Citrine is, I always say Citrine is kind of like the Harrow for team play, right? She does a lot of the same things, if you think about it. She gives energy to the team, she gives red crits to the team, she gives survivability to the team. She does a lot of stuff that Harrow also does, just that she synergizes much nicer with team play, because she doesn't need to get kills herself. Hildren Prime vaulted Snow. Oh! Hildren Prime was also hit with the Vault Hammer. Use Wisp to get Grendel. I mean, Wisp is also great. I think there are not a lot of frames that are good without mods, but Citrine, Wisp, Kalervo, I think they're pretty decent for those missions. Thoughts, Blacky, on Zaku Prime merged with Revenant Prime. Yeah, honestly, if you were to be able to put Mesmer's skin on Zaku, that would be the optimal merger. That would be the optimal merger. You don't need anything else from Revenant. Just give Zaku Mesmer's skin, and then bada bing, bada boom, you have the strongest frame in the game. So come on, Yareli. No Yareli. Let's go with a double Forma. Let's go with a double Forma. I don't think we're gonna get any Yareli relics here. Not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna get any of those. No relic. How are you so good with knowing how to mod weapons? First of all, J. Mats Jr., I'm not all that goated, right? There are people who have a lot more experience in this game than I do. But, you know, I've played, I think, around about 2,000 hours, which are still baby numbers compared to some of the Warframe veterans out there. But, like, after 2,000 hours, you just get the hang of it. There's not a specific concept. I mean, I have a YouTube video on my YouTube channel that's called You'll Never Mod Weapons the Same Again in Warframe. That sort of kind of tries to go for like a red line as to step by step what you gotta ask yourself and what you gotta take a look at in order to mod a weapon. So that for weapons, it's kind of sort of possible to have a red line as to how to mod them. For Warframes, though, it's really difficult to establish like one specific algorithm for what you can do to mod them. We hate modding melees. Yeah, I mean, it's the same build on every melee, isn't it? Always has been. By the way, thanks for the runs, guys. Modding melees, I would say modding melees is not all that difficult. Put melee influence, put electricity, done. I wonder if you could fuse Zephyr's passive and the first ability with Zaku, that would be strong. What was Zephyr's passive again, TFG? I forgot. Essenmir, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Have you gotten Yareli already? By the way, I maxed her. I can put a Forma onto her. I can put a Forma. I think, first of all, I'm going to go with the good old Omniforma for that. Boom. Aura slot Omniforma all the time. 24/7. So, let's go for some more. Let's go for some more. Samalok was in. Who was in again? Who was the last players that we played with? Who was the... Jordan. Okay, Jordan Zamalok, okay. Then that was that. Boom. Let's invite the next three. We have you and Leo. It's time for Leo to come and step up to the game. Could you form another slot and then swap the Forma so that you don't lose a Forma? That's a good point. Can you swap out the polarity from the aura? Is that possible? Is that possible? I'm going to check that out. Would it be possible to do that? That would be a pretty pro move, right? No way that's possible? Holy, you could just mind blown, bro. I did not consider that. I did genuinely never consider that you could just swap out the aura polarity and then Chicken, thanks for the advice. I made another sacrifice for the pursuit of knowledge. Now everybody knows that you do not need to form over that thing. You can just pull it out and then you have one more polarity. Oh man. Oh man. Oh god. Of course I knew that you can swap polarities, sure, but I always kind of sort of never considered that an aura polarity is just a normal polarity, right? Yeah, Chicken, coming in with the great knowledge again. Oh, it was added not too long ago? So it was not possible all the time? Okay. Aura format has become hot garbage. I think aura formats have been turned into omni formats, so it's not like they're a different thing. Oh, they changed it with the Omniform update. Okay. So at least Leo, why you went out? Why'd you go? Leo's like on them. Leo's like, bro, Blacky being so dumb not knowing that. I'm out of here. I ain't going to farm anything with that dude. I want to go watch someone else. Oh man. Oh, you only contacted me to show the drip. Okay. I'm sorry, man. Let's take a look at the drip then. Let's take a quick look at the drip before we go in again. That looks absolutely amazing. Like, holy shit. I'm not gonna lie. I think Culervo Deluxe is one of the top 5 deluxe skins we have in the game. I think this is incredibly fucking beautiful. They really... Yes, Mushy was still relic cracking. We're still doing that thing. No, but like, honestly, that is a fucking beautiful look. Probably I'm going to go for something very similar. I'm also going to put the same signia on him because it's like spiky and it fits really well. Thanks for sharing, Leo. That is dripped out as fuck. Yeah. I don't care that I get demonetized. I genuinely don't care. Ready now with the... Oh, Leo, now you're ready with the relics? I'm sorry. I already deleted that post. Then let me quickly... Can you... Wait. Doesn't it show you here? There we go. Invite. Boom. There we go. Got your invite, Leo. Could you please recommend some of the best companions, Duan? I hate to say that all the time because it feels like I'm lazy, but I do have a video from last autumn going over the companion rework that took place at the time, and I think that video will answer all the questions you might have and more. Good companions in general, I would say, are Diriga, Nautilus, Panzerwelpefeiler, Hounds from the Sisters of Pavos are really good. Actually, there's not really a bad companion right now. There's not really a bad companion. Ian can't wait to buy YARELI later. I get it, man. I bought her too because I'm happy I bought her because the drop RNG is so fucking bad. Like, I got such a bad drop RNG. It's hilarious. I think the reason why nobody's accepting my invitations is just like they know they're not going to get any drops if they go in with me. Saikuta, want to share some idea you really want to see in the game? Painter frame works kind of like Chromo with the colors, but the main game. Oh, that's a really cool idea. You should go on to Dev Shorts and just type it in the chat. You know, maybe they read it, maybe they implement it, but make sure that the painter frame has an afro, right? Make it Bob Ross frame. That would be cool. Gilded, Tough question. Who will we want to see as a proto frame? Yareli, Wisp, Ember, Mesa, Ivara, or Korra? I'm gonna go with Yareli. Because I think she has a great character. She really does. Oh, we got a new mission here. Umbra, if you're still there, next mission I can invite you. We're out of the Murmur territory now. Now you should be able to play with us. Nightfall Icon, use all your steel essence. Hey, me too. I mean, not all my steel essence, but I bought 25 packs. More you can't do. Yes, Ziridian. I think, or Ziridian. I think Proto Mesa would be pretty cool. Like, she would be the girl version of McCree from Overwatch. I know he's technically called Cassidy now, but fuck that. McCree is McCree. She would kind of be like the Warframe version of Ashe from Overwatch, wouldn't she? PSI Osmium, the Compressor Prime, even for the basic one, it feels like a primer rather than a sheer DPS nuke. I think you can get some damage out of it, but yeah, I think the Compressor is primarily a status primer for disruption targets. Not even an AoE primer all that much, even though the bubbles explode. But I think it's more of a single target primer, right? You put secondary encumber on it, and it's going to have so many explosions, it's going to instantly prime the enemy with every single element in the game. So yeah, that's kind of what you want to do with the Compressor. Exactly, Gilded Revenant. It's high noon somewhere in the world. What should you do with base Yareli, Ian? I mean, you can keep her and test out some different builds, you know. You're probably going to have a Catalyst and Forma and stuff on her already, so you don't need to throw her away. But if you don't have inventory space, there's always a very hungry Helminth in the back that would love to have a little bite of Bubble Girl. Just make sure to take off the Archon shards first, okay? If you want to feed any Warframe to the Helminth, take the Archon shards off first. Charizard, if you bought 500 platinum, what should you spend it on? That's a very good question. I mean, there's not a definite answer for me to give here, of course, but I would say get a healthy chunk, a very healthy chunk of inventory space for Warframes and weapons, in case you don't have that already. And other than that, I think a lot of Forma would be good, because you're always going to need it. Forma, Catalyst, you know, utility items. Stuff that you just need all the time for everything. I don't think for 500 platinum you should really like go and buy skins or upgrades or stuff. No, just buy, you know, consumables. Catalysts, reactors, Forma, a lot of that stuff. Because for that amount of platinum, you can get quite a healthy amount of all these things. And it's going to make it so much easier to get good builds onto your weapons. And the mods, you know, you're going to be able to farm them anyway. Sooner or later, you're going to get them. I'm not moving my ship to the loading screen. Yeah, I'm confirmed. I'm confirmed lizard folk. I'm not a human. I've blown my cover now because I'm not moving the ship in the loading screen. You've blown my cover. I'm an alien. Resource double booster. I'm not even sure, the Gould. I'm not even sure if you want to do the resource booster. Maybe like a 3-day one if you have an entire weekend and nothing to do and you want to like hardcore farm stuff, sure. But I would only buy like 3-day resource and credit and stuff boosters if you have a lot of shit to farm and then you want to dedicate an entire weekend for that farm. I think in that case the 3-day booster is fine, but like in general I wouldn't go for longer boosters. In almost every case, I think it's not worth it. Yes, Mad Hat Germany, or Mad Hat Ger. The Daikyo Prime looks great, and the Compressor Prime too. Like, the looks are absolutely stunning. What do you think your build video for Yareli will be like, Delta Ninja? It will be a weapons platform build. I have a couple ideas regarding Helminth. I'm gonna do, you know, the standard stuff with Nourish for the energy economy. I'm gonna do one with Cyto 9 Subzoom to make Invisible Yareli happen. Because with her first skill, right? You throw her first skill, and you can easily headshot enemies. Meaning you can keep up your invisibility from side 09 skill incredibly easy. So that's definitely something that I'm going to do. And I'm going to, you know, show a little bit variation, like as a shield tank, as a shield gator. But nothing like revolutionary, nothing that hasn't been seen before, because genuinely I think every option to play Yareli has been explored by someone already. This is not like I found a secret hidden tactic that nobody ever saw. I think it's going to be a solid standard gun platform build. Eclipse makes absolute sense, Ian. Like, if you want to get her tanky, like if you want to face tank a Temporal Archimedia, then you go with Eclipse. And I'm pretty sure I'm also going to do a build with that. Because whenever Yareli pops up in Archimedia, I want to be able to just go in with my shield and take all the heat without having to struggle. Mesa ability with Shade, Gunslinger. I mean, isn't Mesa skill the what's it called? The thing that gives the secondary weapon buff? I think it's not all that great because the moment you fire a weapon, you're not going to be invisible with Shade anymore. I think if you want to make Yareli invisible, you'd rather go with Side 09. Mad Hat, yes, Mad Hat, we both learned swapping the polarity. That's true. I'm gonna make a YouTube short about that. I'm so baffled by the fact that I didn't know that and that I never considered it. I think I'm gonna make a YouTube short on that. Just be like, hey, you know what? You can swap out the aura polarity so you don't have to subsume over it. Bada bing, bada boom. 10 seconds, a lot of knowledge. Big shout out to Chicken Teriyaki again for bringing that to my attention. Like, Chicken Teriyaki is like coming in so clutch with all the streams, you know, saving my ass in the Deep Archimedia, coming in with the knowledge here. Making you thirsty for nullifier blood. What? What would be a good Riven? Just unlock them and you have no idea what they're good for. Rivens are specific mods for weapons. Like, you know, if you have Serration, that goes on every rifle. But Rivens are like, they only go on one specific gun. So you would have like a Soma Riven and you can only put it on Somas. So they're randomly generated for every single weapon. So depending on what you get the Riven for, you know, it's difficult to say which Riven is good because naturally it depends from weapon to weapon which stats are good on those weapons. Do we have Yareli? Of course not. So yeah, I would say just, you know, unlock a couple Rivens, see if they're for weapons that are good or that you have that you like to play. And once you have that, then you go and re-roll them to get some good stats onto them. Chicken, you had that info from my video? I never made a video saying you can swap out aura polarities because I didn't know that myself.
These manifestations, they aren't from the neural century.
Tom, is there going to be a theory crafting video? Not yet. I mean, I did make a video on the Valkyrie rework when they announced it in the dev stream. You can check that out on my YouTube channel if you want to. But I think before I'm going to do like an actual build and shit, I'm going to wait for the update to drop. Maybe they're going to change some numbers and stuff. So I would say from the community backlash, they're probably going to do a little something to it. I'm not sure what, but I don't think they're going to take it 100% the way it is right now. And honestly, I also think it's not going to change all too much. Like, sure, you can build her into some range now, which is good. But other than that, prices are already dropping. That's good. I mean, it's to be expected, right? If you wanted to make a ton of money, you probably ideally would have already sold everything. Exactly that, guy. Exactly. If you want to survive as a Valkyrie right now, you just gotta CC the enemy or do something. Who was in here? Murasaki. Where's Murasaki? Okay. So, thanks for the run, guys. let's get in for another one. Umbra, in case you're still there, we can now invite you. We're not in the Sanctum Anatomica anymore. Check your Nightwave, just 1 hour. Nightwave is still alive, Leon. Oh, for real, Nightwave is still going. By the way, thank you, Leon, for bringing that to my attention. I thought it was already over. For everybody who still has Nightwave credits to spend, right? For everybody who still has Nightwave credits to spend, do it right now. Once this Nightwave is over in 1 hour, these Nightwave credits will be lost. They will not carry over to the next season, so do that right now. How much does that cost? Yeah, let's just get that. So make sure that you have ideally 0 Nightwave credits. You just have 1 more hour, so do that.
Coming up next.
What, Corey? Didn't get the chance to spend yours? You can still do it. You can still do it. Okay, it seems that those 3 are unfortunately not available anymore because they're not responding. Sorry, Umbra. I did not know that you didn't have the Sanctum Anatomica unlocked. I mean, I can understand that you... Oh, now Umbra is there. Okay, now Umbra is there. Okay. It just took a minute. But that's cool, Umbra. Now we can go to Lua together. That's going to be good. Yes, Apex. I'm also very curious about Jade. I think that's going to be very interesting. Jade is in a pretty good spot already, but, you know, not saying that she can't get even better. Chew Donut, how much platinum is this frame? Right now, the prices are pretty high. I wouldn't buy her for platinum now. I would not buy her for platinum right now. Just wait a couple days, and then it's all going to be good. Come on, let's go in with a Neo. Want to get that blueprint. And equip for the mission. Let's go. Yeah, Seth, definitely. If Jade's augment slaps, I'm also gonna go with it. Gilded, have I done the Styanax build? I did do a Styanax build. I actually made a Styanax build the day that base Styanax was released, but I would not follow that build guide anymore because that is hella outdated by now. Don't do that. That's actually a fun story with Styanax. Styanax was the first video that I ever made on my... Please don't force start. Please don't... Who force started? Somebody did not put their relic. Please do not force start relic missions, right? That's something for everybody. Do not force start relic missions because it's going to screw up the relics for everybody. Now we're going to drop out and do that again. Now we're going to drop out and do that again. Yeah, there's actually a fun story about Styanax. Skip cinematic, get out, invite everybody again, abort mission, yes. When Styanax released... Sometimes, you know, DE sometimes sponsors creators to make a video on new Warframes when they release. Oh, we're still in a team. That's good. We're still in a team. Okay. So I don't need to re-invite. So now please nobody force start the mission until everybody has picked their relic. So yeah, DE sometimes sponsor creators when a new Warframe gets dropped, and you know, I'm not gonna disclose any in detail information on what happens when it gets sponsored, right? Because it's under NDA. But let me just say, whenever somebody got sponsored in the past, they would be able to release that video 1 day before the official update of the Warframe, right? That's somebody that everybody can see, something that everybody could see. So that's not like secret information or anything. So the fun thing with Styanax is that for Styanax, they sponsored a German creator by the name of MK3 Gaming, a relatively small channel, like 7,000 subscribers. I only happened to know him because I was active in the German community at the time. And as far as I know, MK3 Gaming was the only person who got sponsored for Styanax's release. Nobody in the English-speaking community, to my knowledge, just MK3 Gaming. And the fun fact is that because MK3 Gaming got sponsored, he had his Styanax video naturally up the day before Styanax released. And because I understand German, I could actually watch that video. It showed up on my front page. So I had all the details on how the skills work, some ideas as to how to mod him and everything, because me as a German person, I actually understood the video. And I think many players either missed it because MK3's channel was pretty small, or they just didn't understand it because it was in German. But studying this video allowed me to theory craft my personal build on Styanax before I even got my hands on him myself. So I literally watched MK3's video to understand how the skills work, and then I theory crafted my own build on him, recorded the whole voiceover, just hoping that in the end this build would actually end up working out for me. And it did, meaning I was the first English-speaking channel to have a Styanax guide out the day that he released, because I had all that information the day ahead of time. That was pretty crazy. Big shout out to MK3 Gaming. And I think that's also the reason why my Styanax video was the first video on my channel to like really blow up, because I was the first one. And I was the first one because I saw MK3's video. By the way, I should make it clear though, I did not copy his build. I made my own build. You can compare the videos. I just listened to how he explains the skills to have a better understanding of how it works. That's the fun story about my Styanax video. Yo, Cephalon Billy, you're late because your phone and your charger. Oh man, no problem. Glad you made it anyway. Have you gotten the farm YARELI Prime already? Ouch. No, Valkyrie isn't updated yet. The Valkyrie update will come with the June update. So for now, she is exactly the same still. That's a pretty wicked story, Delta. Yeah, I think so too. I think this amplified the growth of the channel quite a bit. I mean, I think the channel would have gone its way anyway, but like the fact that I could actually be the first one to have an English video out on Styanax, I think that definitely helped. I can remember it as if it was yesterday, right? It was one of my first videos that I did on this English channel here, and I didn't really think about it. I put out the video in the evening, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and I was just like almost spitting coffee at the screen when it showed that I had like 40,000 views overnight. That was crazy. Speeder Herman, nobody knows that about the Styanax video. I've never told anyone. Just, you know, it's not a secret or anything. It's just, it never came up. But yeah, MK3, if you ever see this, you have my sincerest gratitude for having gotten sponsored. I mean, it was a win for you because you got paid for that video. Definitely deserve it. It was a good video. Flare the Fulv, you started 2 months ago. Already have 600 plus hours, bro. You gotta chill a bit. That's some crazy numbers. All but one Prime Warframe. Oh, that's fine. Like, you can take your time with the Prime Warframes. I don't have ammo. Oh. You don't need to feel obliged to like farm all the primes instantly. Like usually the difference between normal and Prime Warframes is like exactly 0, except the looks. There are only a very select few Prime Warframes that are so significantly better that it's actually worth pursuing the Prime over the normal. But for the rest, it's just fashion. So don't feel bad about not having a lot of Prime frames. D-Monkey, which Prime Warframe to get first as a beginner? There is nothing I can say about which Prime is good as a beginner, because as I said, Primes and Normals are generally exactly the same. So I'm going to say one of the best beginner Warframes is Rhino, is Gara. You can get them pretty early in the game. So as Warframes in general, they're pretty good. If you have the chance to get the relics for their primes, sure, go for their primes too. But even as normals, they are very, very good and recommended.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Guys, please don't spam. That would be very nice if you don't spam. Don't need to post the same message 5 times. Who died? What's going on? Let me pick you up. Oh god, no, the map is bugged again, isn't it? Oh, Umbra's been revived. That's cool. Best Warframe. By the way, been asked for the best Warframe in chat. I'm gonna have, in a couple days, I'm gonna have a top 10 Warframes list for 2025 out. So just a couple more days and you will have the answer that you're searching for. Ooh. Boom. Is the new Nightwave out? No, new Nightwave will come out in 1 hour. So you still have a little bit of time to redeem your credits. Don't miss it. Did they do any bug fixes with this with this update? I'm not sure. You can read the patch logs. Usually they, you know, fit in some smaller bug fixes. Yes! Finally! 1 Yarely piece, friends. 1 Yarely piece. Hey, Umbra, the wait was worth it, wasn't it? Wait was worth it, Umbra, wasn't it? Had to wait like for 1 hour until you could join the mission, and then you come in and bada bing, bada boom, you get the Yarely. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm happy I could at least contribute a little bit. At least a little bit. Oh, Degul, thank you so much for the cheers. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Big love, Degul. Let me quickly eat a little wine gum to celebrate. And maybe we just try to not die against the Jedi Eximus. That would be amazing. Keyboard locked. Riz just coming in. Riz just smelled the Jade Light Eximus. Riz was like, I smell a Jade Light Eximus. Let's make it so that he can't move. Wait, I still have my gun, right? Y'all, nah, never mind. Never mind. Riz, you got what you wanted. You got
Keyboard
what you wanted.
Unlocked.
You got what you wanted, Riz. That paid off big time. Let me just extract for fuck's sake.
Locked.
Let me just extract. Oh god. Yeah, let's just move out of those obstructed tile sets here without spinning the mouse around. That's gonna be fire. Flair, if your name is on the list, we go, you know, in chronological order. If your name's on the list, then I'm gonna invite you just like everyone else. Ah, come on, move, Yarely, move. There is no air in here. Kind of interesting that the bubble water frame needs air, but, you know, it is what it is. God, my movement is omega cringe right now. Don't look at it, friends. Don't look at it. My movement is so cringe right now. Holy cow. Boom. Let's get out of here. Exactly, Gillet. Riz was like, let me help you there. Let me just quickly help you there. Yeah, boy, what mod would I recommend for the Excellent slot on Harrow? I think for Harrow, the Excellent slot, you can go for Prime Surefooted because it's going to give you that extra knockdown safety. Do not go for Preparation because Preparation is Harrow's passive, so you don't need to mod for it. And other than that, you can also just, you know, if you don't have Prime Surefooted, you can just leave the Excellus open and save up on some mod space. I think Harrow doesn't really need his Excellus. Either go for Prime Surefooted or nothing at all. You could also go with the Aura Strength and Aura Efficiency mod if you want to strengthen your aura, but I think Harrow is one of the less reliant Excellus frames, if you know what I mean. By the way, thank you guys for the runs. It was really good. Finally, we got 1 Yarely piece. Let's invite someone else. Let's invite a new set of players. That's going to be our last run for today, guys. I just checked the time. It's almost 7. That's going to be our last Relic run for today. And then I'm going to end the stream and work on my guide. I need to get that out. So let's hope for some last RNG for Yareli. How do I know if I'm on the tier list? R3 MH. What? What? Who's on which tier list, member? Calivra skin is out. Yes, Calivra skin is out. Already out and very gorgeous.
Operator, Or just wonders.
Watch, Derek, you already have 2 sets for her? That's amazing, man. That is amazing. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go with the Lua. What do we have here? So we could go for the chassis, but you know what, friends? I'm just gonna go and go for the silver one again. I know I already have it, but maybe, you know, I'd rather give you the silver drop than the bronze one. You'll be able to get the bronze one for yourself. Seth, yeah, I get that. We also didn't get lucky with the systems. That's unfortunate. Daikyo Prime just hits one thing really hard, not really going with a... Joe, hey, the whole thing about Daikyo is putting one mod onto it, Amalgam Daikyo target acquired, and that's it. I think the Prime will not change anything about that. Leon, thank you very much for the blueprint. Yeah, you're welcome, Leon. Glad that I could help out with that. You have a good evening too. Hopefully you get the rest of the parts very soon, so you can actually, you know, go and build her for yourself. Wish you good luck with that. Thanks for sticking around. What arcanes on Cronin Prime? Either you go for melee afflictions if you go for heavy attack, or you go for melee... What was it? The thing that gives you corrosive damage, or melee influence if you want to go full meta slave. That would be my personal recommendation. Like basically like for every other melee as well. Yes, Seth, I think Daikyo could be legit, yes. The only thing that I hate about Daikyo is that you need to fully pull the string back in order to be able to be shooting in the first place, right? You can't just do a half-assed shot like with any other bow, which always kind of made the Daikyo very unattractive for me. But if you mod enough fire rate on it, then I think it's not going to be too bad. Raven, what's going on? You like my videos, really helped you a lot. That's great to hear, man. Thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the stream. Have you gotten YARELI Prime yet, Raven? You got lucky with the drops? You got 2, you need Bubble Buddy. We all need Madam Bubble Buddy here. But like, buddies with benefits, if you know what I'm saying. We don't want YARELI to just be our buddy. We want her to be buddies with benefits. Exactly, BWB, buddies with benefits, or the buddies with bubbles and benefits. A lot of B's in that sentence. Nah, Adam, that's not sus. That's just, I'm just openly stating what everybody thinks in secret. I bet that 90% of the Warframe community is pumping their water gun to YARELI Prime. Bluebird just finished the War Within on Steam and you're so hooked. Can't believe it took you 11 years to play this game. Hey, better late than ever. Game is still going strong. Welcome to the game, man. I'm happy that you have a great time and welcome to the stream. Yeah, like Warframe had a tremendous success in 2024. You know, player base is still strong. It's not a dead game at all. Enjoy it. You can always come in. It's always a lot of content. And I'm happy that you have a good time. KNG Bolds, we've been watching your videos since you started playing 4 years ago. Man, you're welcome. You're 100%... Oops, sorry. You're 100% welcome. I really appreciate it. I'm always happy when, you know, my videos actually help out people so that you have a better time enjoying the game. So yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Welcome. Hope you had some good drop RNG with YARELI Prime so far. Ms. Rosie, 5 common relics and 1 if each of could... that's not all that great. I'm sorry. That was not the greatest RNG for sure, yeah. We also got pretty unlucky. We also only got the main blueprint so far, and that's it. So, yeah, could have been better. RNGesus is not on our side today. Sabuchi will lose his mind with the water gun? Oh, man. I wish that the Compressor Prime had more base crit chance. I think it would be much nicer in YARELI's hands if it had more base crit chance. I never thought you'd ever hear the words striking their bubble. Oh, man.
Yep, that's what the YARELI Prime does. It's a big bubbly adventure with her. What, Zaikuta? You got 250 Nightwave credits. Make sure to spend them right now, right? Once the Nightwave ends in like 30 minutes, they're all going to be lost. You'll not be able to spend them on next season. Every season has their own credits. So like really make sure to spend everybody who still has Nightwave credits that are unspent, spend them right now in the shop. They're not going to carry over to the next season. You're going to lose all of them if you don't spend them. It was you who talked me into getting the Fenmore as well. So I wrote, oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, the Fenmore is an amazing weapon. One of the very best rifles in the game. So I happily plead guilty for talking you into the Fenmore. Billy, Harrow's farm needs a rework. I'm kind of happy that we have Harrow in the Deviri circuit. Honestly, for everybody who wants to have Harrow, I would wait till he gets into the Deviri circuit rotation and then get him there, because you not only get him much easier this way, but you also get the augment for his 4 in the same rotation, and having the augment for his 4 is basically a must with Harrow. Chicken, you go to buy some groceries but stay on the stream? Sure thing, man. No stress. But you know, the stream is going to end very soon anyway, so don't feel forced to stick around. We're going to be live again on Friday. So, no stress, man. Go get your groceries. Go get some good old big num num. Joe, you're literally farming Harrow in the circuit? That's a good decision. Harrow is one of the primary circuit frames, I would say, because his farm is so painful otherwise. But yeah, make sure to get also the augment for his 4, because that is really mandatory on most of his builds. Exactly, Ziridan. Exactly. Yeah, farming him without the freaking without the circuit is such a bad experience. Can you see if there are any new vent kit voice lines with YARELI Prime? That's a good question, Rolk. That's a very good question. I don't know. But if there are, I'm sure the wiki will be updated with those voice lines very soon. That's the cool thing, right? They have all the voice lines on the wiki. Gauss Prime. Nah. Sad. Sad, no YARELI. Oh, there is YARELI Prime. There is YARELI Prime chassis, if anyone wants that. I mean, I already have YARELI Prime, so I'm not going to go for it. But, yeah. That's cool. We got 2 out of 4 pieces. the 2 least valuable ones. But better than nothing. Yes, Ian, of course, the new Warframe wiki is 100% worth switching over. You have no advertisements because it's hosted by the official Warframe website. You have all the info there that is on the old one, right? The info from the old wiki was carried over 1-to-1. And the old wiki, I think, is not updated anymore. So sooner than later, it will show that there's outdated information there. Like the new Warframe wiki is really the way to go. The fandom hosted Warframe wiki with its 50 gajillion ads all the time for those crappy mobile games. Yeah, I hated that shit with a passion. I'm happy that's gone now. Happy those freaking pop-up ads are gone. Yeah, the new wiki is really the way. It doesn't look as polished, like from the interface. It kind of looks like a little bit of a amateur sort of layout on the website. It's not, super duper flashy, but it's more helpful. Oh, Seth, you got lucky with the YARELI. That's great, man. Happy to hear that. What a conclusion for the stream. Old Wiki will play Twitch streams in the background too, so if you really... Okay, then I'm not gonna say anything against Old Wiki. Hey, y'all just go exclusively to the Old Wiki. If it plays any streams of yours truly, then screw the official Warframe Wiki. Go to the fandom.com one. Morza Squid, where do you get the YARELI relics? You get them from the Void as mission rewards. I would recommend the mission Uko, or from the Lua Disruption. The support guy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? It's their stream, Sophie. Okay, yeah, then don't go there. If the wiki does show my streams, then don't watch there. Don't watch there. Exactly, Seth. Full Prime trailer dropped. We actually took a look at it. Thank you for the run, guys, by the way. We took a look at the Prime trailer at the beginning of the stream. So, friends, that was a hell of a ride. I wish I could have gotten you more Yareli Prime stuff. Unfortunately, just 2 parts. But hey, I think y'all are going to get some good drops going forward, right? Yareli Prime just released. You have a ton of time. We though are going to see if we can raid somebody on Twitch, because I got to take a look at, making a build guide on YouTube. That's what we're going to do right now. And I'm just going to take a quick look at who we can raid. Who can we raid? You know what? How about we go and say hi to Mr. No Sympathy, huh? How about we go there and say hi to him, wish him some good drops with the Yareli. I think that'd be great. So everybody who's currently on YouTube, feel free to come over to the Twitch side of things if you want to partake in the raid. That'd be cool. For everyone else, we will be live again in 2 days on Friday, same time as today. And yeah, that's basically it. Wish you a lot of fun with the Yareli grind. And yeah, I'm going to make the Yareli guide on YouTube right now. So you can check that out, ideally later. And then we will see each other very, very soon. Raid is started right now. Raid is started. I see you hopefully in the next one. And until then, as always, good loot, especially with the Yareli Prime. And yeah, bye-bye. See you.